Yeah, luckily I do remember the scene that I used for this. And welcome back to Youhei Route to CLANNAD. Yeah, sorry about yesterday. I didn't want to keep playing until like 7 o'clock, since I heard this takes like 7 hours to finish. Oh, okay. Yeah. Plus, considering I wasted a Monday night, so yeah, I thought I'd take a little rest, enjoy the day, especially walk around for a bit outside. I thought I'd do that. Hey. A bell rings to signal the start of afternoon class. I take my seat, annoyed that I'm stuck at this desk for the next however long. Hearing the same sound, Kill dashes out of the classroom. Ugh.
Oi, Okazaki.
Voice calls out to me right as the period ends, but I quickly realize it's just my teacher. Like a good student, I decided to ignore it. Oh, he's so persistent. What is it? I raise my head while answering him, a tone of distrust and annoyance heard in my voice. My homeroom teacher walks right up to me.
Sunohara,
Sunohara? Look at the desk next to mine. He's right, Sunohara's not here. No. What, me? Why? Nope, nothing comes to mind. Or two. Why? Not as bad as Sunohara, though. At least I show up before lunch. Pressing situation this is, but if it means I can skip class after this, it seems wise to just do as he says and look for Sunohara. Okay, I understand. I'll go find him. I turn around and start walking. I pretend not to hear that last bit. Now that I've got plausible deniability, I can blame him if I get scolded for skipping out on the rest of the day. I'm certain that Sunohara was around during lunch, but I'm not sure if he was around to take 5th period. I slept through the whole thing. Maybe the rugby team dragged him off somewhere? If that's the case, he's probably in some dark corner of the school now, never to be seen again. The thought makes me lose my will to find him. Wandering around at random, just getting boring. I begin to think about where he could be. Nothing comes to mind. Honestly, I don't really care where he is at this point. I can always get back to class right before it ends. I'll just go where I feel like going. Well, let's go spend time with Kotomi. I decide to go to the library. I think of the girl who sits on the floor as she reads. What's her name again? Kotomi? She said yesterday that she's going to spend the whole afternoon reading. Might be there right now. I turn a corner. I hear someone walking down the hallway. Sounds like they're wearing slippers, not campus shoes. That means it's a student and not a teacher. The only thing on this floor, the library and the special ed classroom that's rarely used. There's only one person who would go to the library during class. Yeah, let's hide and see what's up. I want to surprise her, but what if it's a teacher? I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I hide around the corner and keep listening. mixed with those carefree steps, I hear some muffled singing. Who do you think it is? It's Sunohara. He's an idiot. There's no other way to describe him. I feel irritated all of a sudden. I clear my throat and get ready to shout. An unsuspected Sunohara comes strolling by. Ready, set. Hey, what are you doing outside of class?
すみません、腹が痛くて頭も変で保健室が道に迷ってそれで
What did he Ugh. You're panicking and slavishly apologizing way too much.
岡崎ってお前なんてことするんだよ
Sorry, I mistook you for someone else.
誰と間違ったんだよこの学校で授業サボるやつなんか僕と岡崎以外いないじゃんよ
We're not the only ones.
は
Ever gone to the library during
図書
class?
室そんなのあったっけ
You're the dumbest guy in school.
あんたにだけは言われたくないけどね
Two idiots railing against each other. What an unproductive fight. Anyway, the library you obviously didn't know about is down the hallway. Yeah, I did want to mention too, since I did play like at least the first stream for .hack on April Fools. I feel like it's fair I do multiple parts for this too. The only one, like only let's say playthrough I did that was in one sitting was Imperishable Night. A mysterious cute girl is there by herself, reading really complicated books. If you want to talk to her, she'll give you a snippet of a page as a gift. She feeds you lunch sometimes too. Ugh. I realize just saying that out loud makes it really sound really fake. It doesn't sound like something in real life at all. Did I really see that girl? I cautiously look up to see Sunohara's reaction. I think I know.
僕にも紹介してください
Exactly. He believes me without a speck of doubt. Just go in. You'll see her if you're lucky. I point at the library as I say that. With ulterior motive written all over his face, Sunohara looks at the library entrance. He asks me something.
提出中ってなってるけど
She's still in there, that's why it's a
本当
mystery.
に美少女なんだよね
In a way,
一人で本読んでるんだよね
probably.
よーし
He psychs himself up.
僕が今外の世界に連れ出してあげるからね
Rattle, rattle. He opens the sliding door and goes into the library alone. I have nothing to do anyway, so I decide to wait. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Nothing seems to be happening. 5 minutes. Oh, thud. Boom! I start hearing strange noises from the library. Are they having a brawl? Maybe Sunohara got impatient and then started attacking her. There's a chance he's wreaking havoc because no one was there. Anyway, let's take a look inside. This is, I think, that Sunohara comes out. He closes the door behind him and lets out a huge sigh. He looks tired for some reason. Naturally, there isn't anyone with him. He wasn't there? I ask him.
いやいました
You get a piece of page?
完璧に無視されました
What a strange way of putting it.
話しかけても口説いても本読んでるだけで一切反応しやがりませんでした
Maybe you're just so forgettable that she didn't notice you.
そんなんじゃないです他にもいろいろやってみたしその辺の本片っ端から床に落としてみたり
So that's what that noise
し
was.
まいには本棚ごと押し倒してやろうかと思ったけど床から動かなかったし
You're a jerk.
そう何者っすかあの女
I don't really know either. I really don't. All I know is she said her name is Kotomi.
ことみ
Sunohara's brow twitched upon hearing that.
そうか。あいつが一ノ瀬ことみってわけだね。
He mumbles it resentfully. You know about her?
有名人でしょ
You say that, but I had no
模
idea.
試のランク表、見たことあるっしょ必ずトップに名前があるじゃん。
Oh god. Rankings? What ranking?
学校一ダメな生徒だね。
You're the last person I want to hear that from.
その言葉そっくりそのままてめえに返します。
I'm back at you again with a light pink ribbon on top.
とにかく特別小学生だよ。
Just like you.
僕はスポーツ推薦。あっちは成績優秀者だよ。一緒にしないでほしいね。
Oh man, I remember when I got a scholarship by spending a summer in college in high school. That was pretty fun. I don't really understand, but this is a sticking point for Sunohara.
しかも全教科10位から落ちたことがないってガリ勉女だからね。ま、僕の趣味とは違うね。
Yeah. I learned how to animate in Flash, which, funny enough, died 12 years after that summer. Or was it 2020? 2021. Adobe Flash. Active vote for all. Oh, what? Someone actually bought out Adobe Flash? Yeah, I know it was called Macromedia Flash back in the day. Ended. I got a little distracted about Flash. Interesting. Yeah, just so I could make some games on there too, Flash. Then put them on something like Newgrounds, in which never really did. 10th place in school for mock exams in all subjects? That's amazing.
甘いね。全国模試でだよ。
National? I just said that! In other words, she's always on the top among prep school applicants. That's a scary world I can't even
うち
imagine.
の学校じゃレベル低すぎるから授業を免除で勝手に自習してるって話さ。
Oh god. I wonder if what American schools have something like that. Where you're so smart you can just study on your own. Huh. Exempt? What?
出席日数さえ足りてれば何やっても多めに見るってことだよ。
Oh my god! You know, that actually sounds like the life in high school.
噂だと部活にも入ってないし、クラスでもろくに話さないらしいしね。
Hada explains with an annoyed tone. I knew she was more than just another student playing hooky. She can read technical books in English with ease, of course. She's smart. The idea that there are classes she has to go to is completely foreign to me.
ま、僕らとは別の世界の住人ってことですね。
After she says that, Sunohara turns his back to
他に
me.
用がないなら行くけど。
Homeroom teacher was looking for you. You've been standing out too much recently.
そっちこそ。
Oh, that's none of your
お前
business.
もね。
He jams his hands into his pockets and walks away. I doubt he has anywhere to go. He and I are the same. Inside? All I do is skip class and wander around. I suddenly realize how useless I am. Think back to what Sunohara said. He's a brilliant student who is always among the top 10 in the nation. An honor student who receives special treatment from school. No way we'd have anything in common. I should go back to class. I sluggishly start walking. I turn my head at the entrance of the library one more time. Enter the library. I better return soon. My feet are pointed the direction of the library. I quietly open the door with the hung sign that says closed. Faint aroma of dust and paper. The area is supposed to be empty. Next to the window with the fluttering curtains, she sits in a sunbeam. Sitting barefoot on the floor and reading just like yesterday. Scene that makes me feel relieved. Oh. And outside, that circle of books are even more scattered about. Sunohara probably did that. If she really didn't notice, her concentration must be intense. No, it's not possible. She obviously knew it was happening and ignored him on purpose. Sunohara, poor guy. But there's no guarantee she won't also ignore me today. Hey, I approach and try talking to her. No answer. I'm here, notice me. Naturally, no answer. Hey, say something. Flip. Her slender fingers turn a page. She's completely ignoring me. I decide to wait and see. I stare point blank at her face on the side. Continues reading. I'm just like, do I really need to, like, press the button or move the mouse wheel to continue reading? It's just like, yeah, I could read all this just fine on autoplay. You must be reading a book with vertical sentences. I can see her eyes moving up and down. I knew already, but she reads really quickly. Does she really understand everything she's reading? Oh, she turned another page. Am I really going to have to do nothing but watch? I yell something, but she still ignores me. What should I do? Guys, I think she's not happy about what Sunohara did. And probably figured out that I'm involved. Let's turn the page. I decide to take things into my own hands. Flip. I turn the page for her. Flip. She turns back to the page she was on. Flip, flip, flip. I turn a few more pages. Flip, flip, flip. Turns them back right away. Oh my god! She's probably assuming the wind is turning the pages or something. I conclude I need a better strategy. I guess we'll do this too. Oh. Wish I poke her cheek. It's soft, but she doesn't notice at all. Squish, 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 squish. I repeatedly touch her cheek and retract my finger. She still doesn't notice. Continues reading with my finger on her face. As usual, she's turning the page at an impossible speed. Doesn't even notice this much? Wide open to anything. I bet she wouldn't notice no matter what part of her body I touch. I shake off the fantasy floating. Yeah, you better! Then again, if she doesn't react, touching her wouldn't be much fun. In the end, I decide to call her name. I move closer to her ear. I smell the fragrance of her shampoo on her long bluish hair. I whisper in her ear. Hey, call to me. No answer. To me, call to me, call to me. I start repeating it. Again, no answer. Call to me. I put it in a form of a question. Results are the same. In that case, Time for the last resort. Go to me, John. I tried pausing for no reason at all. What I just said. At that moment, her finger stopped turning the pages. She looks up from her book. She looks at me if waking up from a dream.
Tomoya-kun.
So all of her to get her to respond is just saying that. With the honorific included. Oh god. Let me check something on my phone. She smiles. Hey, wait. Why did you notice that? I'm more surprised that it worked.
今日はちょっと遅いんだ。
Oh man. Yeah, I better check like one of my older streams for Persona 3 Reload, cause yeah, considering the same VA, I'm really hearing Fuka with that voice. Maybe I'm just going crazy. No, you're the one who noticed me late. Noticing something strange. She looks around slowly. She looks at the messily scattered book. She looks at me.
ご本を粗末に扱ったらダメ。
That wasn't me though. She talks to me like a mother lecturing her child. Stands up and starts putting the scattered books back on the shelf. Hey, wasn't I the one who did? I wasn't the one who did that. I realized something as I tried to defend myself. You were cutting up pages the other day.
これはここ。これはこっち。
She doesn't even notice. Oh my. Yeah, she's not listening. She picks up each book carefully and slides them back onto a shelf. Oh well, I might as well help. There we go.
そこじゃないの。こっち。
She tries to point. Oh. She quickly pulls her hand back. She stares at her fingertips as if they had been burned. There's something really innocent about that gesture. I think it's the first time I've seen her act womanly. Didn't you realize how much I poked your face from earlier? Whatever. There are so many things to point out that I don't know where to begin. Let's just say that it's a good thing I found out she's not frigid. Anyway, it looks like I won't be much help with organizing the books. I decide to watch quietly. I bend over to pick up the books on the ground. There are no category labels. You can apparently identify each book from the cover. He pushes the spine of the book back to its rightful place on a shelf without making a sound. I can tell how much she cares about the books, the deft way she moves her hand. Is there anything I care about so much that will make me act this way?
ともやくん、ご本好き？
He asked me that question as if reading my mind. I don't like him. I haven't read much of anything recently.
そうなんだ。
Says that with a hint of disappointment in her voice. There was a time when I read books graciously. Back then, I thought if I could find words that struck a chord with me, I could change myself. I got bored of it, really. The books I bought back then are covered in dust in my room. You like books, right?
大好き。
But isn't it boring if all you do is read? You ever go outside and hang out with other people? I don't mean much by it. I'm just trying to make conversation. She goes silent. I remember what Sunohara said. I hear that she's exempt from class and study on her own because her school doesn't teach at a high enough level. Any university would accept her and she could do anything she wants without repercussion. Might sound weird coming from me, but I don't think that's right. Hey, are you You always bring your own books. Before I know it, I'm changing the subject. You don't read the books here?
ここにある5本も大好きだけど、全部読んじゃったから。
Oh God! She says that as if it's nothing. I looked around the whole library. Tall bookshelves are lined up systematically from the windows to the middle of the room. All sorts of books line the shelves. Compared to a larger library, this one might not be much, but there are still tens of thousands of books here. There's no way she could have read them all. Oh my God. You know what this reminds me of? Matilda. Like, I never read the book, but I watched the movie with, like, Danny DeVito and Mara Wilson. I definitely love watching that from time to time. Oh yeah, it also had, like, Pee Wee Herman as well in it. Or at least Paul Rubin, since he wasn't in his Pee Wee Herman alter ego. Since, you know, like, at the end of Pee Wee's Playhouse, it would always credit Pee Wee Herman as himself. Instead of just saying Paul Rubens, or Paul Rubin as Pee Wee Herman. Alright, sorry about that. There's no way she could have read them all. That joke isn't funny at all. What's with that reaction? While I sit here mild shocked, puts the final book back on the bookshelf.
これで全部元通り。みんな仲良く並んでいると、とっても幸せそう。
Yeah, I don't think that was a joke, Tomoya. I've heard that line somewhere before.
よいしょっと。
She sits down on her cushion. He reaches for a book or not. He's staring at me for some reason.
お弁当食べる？
Where did that come from? It's already past lunchtime. And again, there isn't a rule saying that you can't eat after lunchtime. I'm making excuses. Takes out her box out of her bag and removes the lid.
はい。
I accept it because it seems seems appropriate.
ちょっとだけ洋風なの。
Oh, that
自
sounds
信
good.
作は鶏つくねのベーコン巻き。
Oh, that sounds really good.
ちょっと焼きすぎちゃったかも。
Oh,
ご飯
man.
ピラフにしたの。ちょっと硬いかもしれないけど。
Tries her best to describe the food. He points at each of the side dishes their small lunchbox. The bacon-wrapped meatloaf, omelet, and pilaf are all half of what they were originally. Did you leave this for me? She nods as if it's obvious that she did.
私はお腹いっぱいだから。
I don't know. It sounds really good. I am not gonna lie. There's no way half of this lunchbox could fill her up. She can't have known if I'd even come back today. I feel something in my heart creak in again. While it feels comfortable, like well-worn clothes I've had for years, it also feels like a thorn of guilt. A bit longer. That's the impression her words make. I can't leave her alone. Scratch my bangs without thinking. You're nice to strangers, they'll misunderstand. I considered lecturing her, but I don't care anymore. Waiting for my response with a worried look. I'll have some.
うん。これ、ともやくんのお箸。
Yeah. Take a bite of her highly praised bacon-wrapped meatloaf. Yeah, it's quite good. And the omelet, then the pilaf. She said it's a little hard, but it tastes good. It tastes like it was made by someone with lots of experience cooking.
おいしい。
Oh, funny thing is, not
あっ
bad.
た。
Yeah, I decided to have like burger and fries today. Thankfully, I don't eat it so much. Like, usually it's once in a while. Sighs with relief and smiles. She really seems happy to hear that. While she watches, I continue eating the side dishes. As I eat, I keep thinking, who is she? Why did I come to see her? The lunchbox really doesn't have much food. I finished it quickly. Good. I hand the empty lunchbox and chopsticks back to her. Thanks a lot, really. Those words don't leave my mouth naturally. After hesitating while looking for the right words, she speaks up in a muffled voice.
お茶買っておくの忘れちゃった。私買ってくる。
I quickly stop her, looking at the wall clock. It's only 10 minutes until class ends. Unlike her, I'm not allowed to skip class. I'm out here with the excuse of looking for Sunohara. Unless I want them to mark me as a truant, I better get back. I don't have time. I have to go. Lured by standing up, she also rises from the cushion. Standing on her bare feet, she's waiting for me to say something. If I hadn't come, she would have just kept waiting here. Surrounded by the silent book, she would have waited with half her lunch untouched. That's how I feel. Oh, I guess we'll have lunch with Kotami instead. Hey, start eating lunch here next week. I'll buy bread buns or something. Eat your whole lunch by yourself, alright? You'll get sick if you don't eat enough. She has that usual blank look on her face. It's as if she's letting each and every one of the words sink into her.
そうする。でも、私のお弁当も食べてくれると嬉しいの。
He squints a bit and waits for my reaction. Alright, I'll share half of my buns with you.
半分こ。半分こ。
I am like thinking of the way he said it, it's like, oh my. She repeats what I say like a young child, then laughs. I want to stay and relax with her, but I really don't have much time. See you. I turn around and quickly walk to the door. The moment I open the wooden door,
ともやくん。
stops me. Her voice has a serious tone I haven't heard before. What is it? As I turn around. No, oh, Siri. Quiet. As if to remove all self-doubt, she looks at me head on. Then she says,
おとといはウサギを見たの。
what does that mean exactly? Check the Donglepedia. The Dandelion Girl is a science fiction short story written by Robert F. Young. The story involves a middle-aged man named Mark Randolph who meets a girl half his age. Claims to be from 240 years into the future. When did that release get published? Oh, okay, 1961. He's not alive either. Or he died like 30 years. Almost, yeah, almost 40 years back now. Yeah. 1941 or 1961. So basically, what is it? Wait, I hope I got this right. Calculator. One plus 2124 2201. Yeah, I got that right. Surprised I could even math right still to this day.
昨日は鹿、今日はあなた。
Huh? I had no idea what she's talking about. Is that a line from a play or something? At the very least, I'd never heard it before. What's that?
なんでもないの。
She smiles, but there's something awkward about it. Feels like a wizard messing up her favorite spell, then trying to cover it up.
また明日。
And in the end, we exchange the same words. Yeah. I wave my head and close the library door. I hurry off. My footsteps echo into the empty hallway. The afternoon sun shines through the window and shimmers on the floor as if I'm at the bottom of the ocean. I realize I had stopped in my tracks. Otomi-cha. I whisper to myself, something is bothering me. A slight tinge of guilt in my heart, but I can't shake off. It feels uncomfortable being here, but I still want to leave. That sort of feeling. I felt the same way when I first met her. A huge question mark hovers over my head. I try to quickly shake it off. Not any more time to waste. Run faster. Even after class are over, that idiot still doesn't show his face. It's nothing out of the ordinary for him, so I won't dwell on it much. I head to the drama club room by myself. Across the hallway, a number of students are making a high-pitched racket. And shut up already! I try to walk past them when someone grabs my arm.
おい、助けてくれないか？
It's Tomoyo. Two students are grabbing her other arm.
柔道部に入りましょう。
Oh my god, they're still pestering her about that.
男子柔道部主将の私からもお願いする。
He's being enticed into the judo club again. Moreover, they've increased in numbers.
こいつらしつこいんだ。
Better help her out. You guys need to shut up already. The guy looks at me in her face. I stand there, glaring steadily at him. The moment he gives in and avert his gaze.
坂上さん、別の場所に行こう。
Tries to grab Tomoyo and leave. Let's go, Tomoyo. I call her to her from behind. He stops. Let's go, Tomoyo. I slowly repeat it once more. Tomoyo nods and the male student's hand have been holding on to her falls down faintly. I turn my back on them and start walking. Tomoyo quickly runs up to me and
感心
follows.
したぞ。お前、やるときはやるんだな。相手は柔道部の主将だったんだぞ。
So I'm still his upperclassman.
そうか、忘れていた。
I'm your upperclassman too, by the way.
うん、そうなるな。
You better clear up this misunderstanding later.
何をだ？
You probably have a rough idea of how those people misinterpreted our relationship.
今更だな。休み時間だって合ってるじゃないか。
Sunohara is with us during break. Right now it's just the two of us, and even worse, it looks like we're about to go out somewhere.
ああ、そうか。お前は二人が付き合っているように思われてると言いたいんだな。
You're really slow, aren't you?
迷惑か？ああ。
Not really dating anyone right now, so it's really, like I said before, isn't your situation different?
実は私もいない。ああ。
In that case, you wouldn't want to have strange rumors circulating around you right now,
そ
right?
んな噂関係ないだろ。
I see. Well, if that's what you think, you go do whatever you want.
どうしてそんな突き放した風に言うんだ。やっぱりお前が嫌なんだな。じゃあ戻って撤回してくる。
She stops walking and turns around. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter to me. Even if rumors spread, they'll go away soon enough anyway.
本当にそう思っているか？
She asked, turning only her head. I really do. I see. Feeling unsatisfied, she turns back
私もそう
towards
思う
me.
ぞ。いちいち気にしてたら疲れるだけだからな。気が合うな。
Do we? We start walking again. So how far do you plan on
帰るん
following
だ
me?
ろ？
I still have some business
なんだ？
somewhere.
そうなのか。帰るんだとばかり思っていた。要はなんだ？うん、そうだな。言わなくてもいい。ただ、さっきのやつらもお前がいなくなった途端また現れるかもしれないからな。時間を合わせて一緒に帰りたいと思っただけだ。さっきのようにかっこよく守ってくれたら助かる。
Doesn't sound too. Wait a second. Wouldn't that mean I'd have to be near you all the time from now on?
毎日のように休み時間は来てるじゃないか。同じことだろ。
That was something Sunohara decided all on his own. I don't know when he's going
そうか。
stopping.
そうだったな。自分で振り払うとしよう。あのバカか？
Yeah. Pretty hypocritical if I just stood idly while Sunohara tries to put the moves on her. While I'm saying I'm worried that rumors about us would sabotage. Tomio's chance of joining the council. I guess it's about time for me to make him stop.
お前は本当に暇なだけだったんだな。
Uh-oh,
自分で言うほ
Spaghetti-O.
ど悪いやつじゃないんじゃないのか？
What I said about myself was just what people
そうか。
see me as.
悪いやつじゃなかったんだな。
That being said, that necessarily doesn't mean I'm a good guy either.
うん、そうだな。じゃあ私は帰る。
Is it alright if we don't walk home together?
うん、もういい。走って帰る。
Okay, well, see you later. Do your best.
今日は助かった。
I rush to the drama club room. She sees my
こ
face
れ
and
から練
smile.
習ですね。
We're not practicing a play, you know? We're practicing your introduction speech.
わかってます。それでもなんか一つのことをするために集まるのってワクワクします。しないですか？
I really can't say what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Hey, do you think it'd be a good idea if you decide on what you're gonna say ahead of time?
そうですね。暗記は得意ですから、それならできると思います。
I'm not gonna help you decide what to say or how to say it, though. I don't know a thing about drama. If anything, I'd want you to teach me about it.
私だって同じです。演劇
Okay.
をやりたいだけで、 詳しいことなんて実は何一つ知らないです。
A bombshell has just been dropped by the president of the drama club. Hey, Furukawa?
はい、
Why do you want to be in plays?
好きだからです。
What about them do you like?
楽しいと思いました。みんなで演技するのって。私、小さい頃から学芸会とかそういうのことごとく欠席しちゃって、だから絶対演劇部に入ろうってそう思ってたんです。3年間演劇頑張ろうって。でも1、2年生の頃はそれどころじゃなくって、3年生はずっと休んじゃって。
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Be a part of something where everyone comes together to accomplish a single common goal. And by doing that, he'd then be able to realize a dream that has gone unfulfilled all this time. That's all.
好きなだけです。
I was about to say, I remember being in a couple school plays as a kid. Oh, gee. This is one I remember as a kid. I do remember one about, like, yeah, about, like, trying to calm down a dragon in a school play, and I was, like, the narrator. Yeah, I was in a little fancy suit, too, as a kid.
それは
Really great time.
慰めですか？
I'm not the kind of guy to beat around
で
the
すよ
bush.
ね。たまにぐさりときます。 はい。
Well, then you'll be able to say the same thing when it's time comes for the actual meeting.
そうですね。
You tend to fold under pressure, right?
はい。弱いです。
Question that pops into my mind loops all the way back. Sorry. Then how are you going to be able to act in plays? Furukawa continues to practice for the information session.
一つのことをみんなで頑張る。それは素晴らしいことだと思います。一緒に頑張ってみませんか？
Decided to end it on that note. Her words are clumsy, but I have a good feeling about her tone. It's eager and genuine. Alright, yeah, while I let autoplay do its thing, oh. Yeah, I want to mention too, since I was talking about how I wish, to say in a respectful way, because I know, like, in Japan, supposed to call her like Miss Nakahara. Yeah, because I was hoping she would be like the Hydro Archon in Genshin, but it actually turns out to be someone else. And that was Fiorina. Honestly, you guys know she's my favorite Archon in the game, so I'd say it's better than nothing. What's that drawing on the flyers? Definitely going to ask this one. That illustration is impossible to ignore.
団子大家族です。
She answers without hesitation. Big Dango family, the one that was popular a while back?
はい。日本人なら誰でも知っている国民的人気キャラクターの団子大家族です。100人家族なんてとても楽しそうで羨ましいです。遊園地に家族で遊びに行ったら大変なことになると思います。で でも団子大家族は
Time out! Just droning on and on. Don't do that. It'll freak people out.
ダメでしたか？
Well, it's just that you're getting way too excited, especially considering how you normally act.
すみません。
And hi, Ruffles. How are you doing today? No, it's fine,
いいん
but
ですか？
no, not really.
そうですか。
But I'm not saying that there's something wrong with the big Dango family itself, okay? Just that this... Or, alright, I'm gonna have to... Hang on, let me move Neptune a bit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because I was wondering if either of us were blocking the text. Alright, it's just that this is an information session for the drama club. If you act more excited about the big Dango family than the drama club, it might confuse folks a bit, right?
確かにそうです。それでは団子大家族の説明会になってしまいます。
Right? We continue practicing on for another hour or so. Furukawa's voice starts to get hoarse. We decide to stop for the day. Everything. Walk together to the school gates. When I remembered, hey Furukawa,
はい。
I'm gonna start eating lunch with someone else starting next week. Oh!
一緒に食べられないんですか？
Oh no! Give me your best in the lunch line. Actually, your home's a bakery. Why not just bring bread from there?
はい。そうなんですけど。
Oh no! Oh, that's good, that's good. I'm doing good. Just finishing this joke route. I couldn't finish it yesterday. Obviously, dinner was waiting, and I had to work after.
パンを購買で買うってことも、学校生活のうちだと思って、友達と買いに行って話しながら食べるのっていいです。
By the way, Ruffles, have you watched, like, the anime adaptation of this game? Out of curiosity, because if
学
not,
食でご飯食べた
I
いです。
highly recommend this.
今は
This is coming from me who doesn't watch too much anime nowadays. Again, I never really, even as a kid,
はい。
I never really was big on anime. I did enjoy some JRPGs like Dot Hack and Final Fantasy X. Well, I mean, I was one of the guys who backed the Kickstarter to be released west. But this is what the anime is based on. As always, he's inside.
今日は静かにしてろよ。
Why?
それは静かにする日だからだ。だから声が大きいっての。
Yeah, because honestly, as a kid, most of the stuff I watched were mostly, especially in the early 2000s, was Toon Disney, Cartoon Network, and Nickelodeon. So there's that. Come on, let's play a game we always do. We'll take turns stepping on thumbtacks and screaming in pain.
したことねえよ。
Yeah, I want to mention too, I do remember Tanami. Oh, I see. I've heard of Corpse Party, but never played it. I was gonna say, I did watch a bit of Toonami as a kid, but the only thing I really remember from it, like, vividly, because I know there was some I vaguely remember, like from Dragon Ball Z, which I which I just moved on from at a later point. The only one I remember was Outlaw Star. Yeah. Always been, like, even back then I was always more... I enjoyed, like, watching cartoons and old sitcoms back then.
負けたスノハラって負けた岡崎は
Alright, here goes. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
よし勝った
Okay, once more. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
よっしゃ2連勝
Hurry up and lose. I want you to step in on attack. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
どうだ3連勝って僕が踏むまでじゃんけんを続けるだけのゲームなんですかねそれって絶対いじめっすよね
I'm so... Member of the rugby team is standing there, hands on his hips. You're way too loud, you know that?
よし俺の部屋来てゆっくり話そうね
Here we go! Sunohara gets grabbed by the nape of his neck and... Oh my god, that never gets old. It's dragged off just like that. Yeah, but I don't know, like, it just felt like all those sagas just kept going on and on and on. At least to me. Probably why I just moved on from it and just watched other things instead. I don't see Sunohara. I don't know what happened to him after last night, but he's off wandering around somewhere again. That was good. When the first period ends, Sunohara appears with bloodshot eyes.
友よにドロンジョだ
What does that mean? I mean, the only saga I really remember is like the Cell one. That felt like the only one I kept seeing on TV. Yeah, there's plenty of other clips for that. Wait. It was D. There we go. Doranjo's a villain boss in the anime Yatterman. He is a strong and intelligent leader who sports a sexy... Oh, ha. I see what kind of... I gotta check this out. Hang on. I'm not gonna show... I'm worried about how it looks, so I'm not gonna show it. Oh, okay. So not as bad as I look. As bad as it looks. And if it came out like today, I'm pretty sure it would have been a lot more revealing, honestly. Okay. We're steadily getting further and further away from revenge, you know?
なんだっていいんだよもう
Oh, could it be what you... So he says, all while rubbing his eyes. What kind of plan did you think of this time?
人質作戦さ
Oh, that's gonna end real
よく漫
well.
画やドラマであるだろ少しでも手出ししてみろこの子が傷つくことになるぜってやつそれをあいつの持ち物でやってやる
Well, I could post a link of it. Because, like I said, it's not as bad as I anticipated.
そうだな原告の教科書なんてどうだ少しでも手出ししてみろ
Yeah, for
こ
the
の芥
curious.
川の顔にヒゲが生えるぜって感じでな
And who is that exactly? Ryonosuke Akutagawa was a Japanese writer from the Taisho period. He is well known for his short stories, and is often considered to be the father of Japanese short stories. Alright, back to it. I think she'll just kick you without even wasting a breath, though.
そん時は作家の顔が全員ヒゲさ。
And in return, you'll get shredded.
あいつの持ち物が道連れにできれば本望さ。恐ろしい男だと言ってくれよ。
Yeah, you're terrifying, alright. Oh, Sunohara takes a magic marker, his pen case, and takes off the cap. He then licks the tip of the marker with his tongue. You're not writing on your tongue. You're writing on your tongue, you know?
やべ、取れるかな。
The half-baked attempt of acting like a villain.
じゃあ行くか。
Just stop it already, man. Give up already.
あ？どうして？あいつがやめて、ヒゲはやめてって泣き叫ぶところ見たくないの？
You definitely won't be seeing that. You proved it already time and time again anyway.
何が？
That she's really strong.
まあ、ちょっとはできるね。
You only started this because you thought a woman could be stronger than a man. So where is there any reason to continue on?
強いわけありません。
Didn't you just admit it?
ちょっとはできるって言ったんだよ。見極めるのはこれから。
Well, if you're at the point where you do something so cowardly as take a hostage, she's stronger than you at least. Oh, if you stop right now, I think you can at least leave with your pride intact.
卑怯だなんてちょっとしたジョークじゃん。
In that case, stop it. It's not funny.
やっぱそうかな。笑えると思ったんだけどな。
Sunohara gets back into his seat and lets himself fall flat on his desk, and remains motionless like that for a while. I guess it must have been a great shock having finally proven that Tomoyo's stronger than him. The middle of class? What's that? I look outside the window as everything goes in one ear and out the other. As class has started, there's nobody around the school gate. Something near the gate I don't recognize. Since it's moving, it's likely an animal, but I can't say for sure what it is. It's too big to be a cat, yet too round to be a dog. A raccoon? Well, its tail is too short for that. The pattern on its body is rather unique. It looks like kind of like vertical stripes. In any case, an animal-like thing is happily rubbing. It is against its face, against the wall next to the gate. The way it's taking small but quick steps is rather cute. Bell rings?
岡崎、どこ行くんだよ。
There's something bugging me.
面白いこと？
Probably something boring.
僕も行くよ。そう言うなよ。教室にいたって一人じゃ退屈なんだ。
Yeah. And of course, let me save. Yeah, I did like all these endings in my own time. And the last ones I have to do on stream.
あんたに言われたくないよ。
Could be around here. I wonder where it went. I really want to know what kind of animal that was.
何か探し物なの？
Rub. Things rubbing against my legs.
ぷいぷい。
おい岡崎、それ何？
ぷいぷい。
What is this animal? Neither a dog nor a raccoon, and it has vertical stripes on its back. By the looks of it, it's still a child.
ぷい。
かわいすぎる。
Yeah, it has a charm that cats and dogs don't have.
触っても平気かな？噛まないかな？
Well, since it came to us, I don't think it's hostile.
じゃあ触ろう、撫でよう、抱こう。
Sunohara reaches his hand out, touch the small animal.
ぷいぷい。
逃げんなよ。
Oh, this is gonna end real well for him.
こらー。
あ、
Ah! I turn around to face the familiar voice. As I do so, something flies by my eyes. Whack! When I look down at my feet, I find a Japanese-English dictionary tumbling across the ground. By the way, Sunohara, whose nose is bleeding, is also tumbling across the ground.
ついでってなんだよ。
Don't read my mind.
あーいてて、なんてもんが飛んでくるんだ。当たりどころが悪かったら死んじゃうぞ。てか一体誰が？なんだよ。
Whack! As he tries to get up, he gets kicked to the ground again. Ah! Before I can say anything, he flips through the air and hits the ground again. Watch out!
遅いっす。
He responds with a disapproving tone as his hand and feet twitch.
ぷいぷい。たく、うちの子に何する気よ。
The culprit from whom Sunohara received that magnificent kick says, as her long hair flutters in the wind, "My pet?
そう、私のペット。
You mean this round thing?
ぷいぷい。かわいいでしょ。
Is it a new breed of dog or raccoon?"
あんたの目、節穴にビー玉詰まってんの？これのどこが犬やタヌキに見えんのよ。
What is it then?
ウリンコよ。殺す。
Don't say that with a smile, it's creepy.
ウリンコ。それともウリ坊の方が馴染みあるかしら。
Well, what is it? Is it a baby or something?
イノシシの子よ。ぷひぷひ。何よ。
It's a pet?
そうよ。ぷい。言いたいことがあるならはっきり言いなさいよ。
You serious?
大マジよ。あ、名前聞きたい？めっちゃくちゃ可愛いわよ。
Let's hear it.
ボタンっていうのめっちゃプリチーでしょ。ぷひ。
Sounds pretty delicious.
なんて？
Nope, never mind.
いてて、鼻っ面が焼けるように痛いぞ。
You awake?
ああ。ところでボタン鍋がどうしたって？味噌なら寮に戻らないとないよ。
Let's see what that is. Botan stew is Japanese pot stew dish made of boar meat, vegetables, mushrooms, and tofu. It is also known as botan nabe.
それとさっき僕蹴られたみたいだけど、靴の底と一緒に薄い水色のが下がってきたんだ。
I know what he's talking about.
あれってきっとパン。
忘れろ。
Oh god. How's he even alive after all these beatdowns? Didn't hear a thing.
私に会いに来たんでしょ？
Hang on. Didn't hear a thing. I didn't have any other choice, so what's that piglet doing here? still have class, right? What are you going to do?
そうなのよね。あのねボタン、私まだ帰れないの。だから家でおとなしくしといて。学校終わったらすぐ帰るからさ。大丈夫、家まではこいつがちゃんとついてってくれるから。
Why are you pointing at me?
この子散歩大好きだから見張ってないとどこに行くかわからないのよ。だから監視役。
What?
どうせ授業なんて聞いてないでしょ。だったらちょっとは人のためになるようなことした方が有意義ってもんよ。
You mean to tell me that there's something more important than
つ
that?
べこべ言わない。言ってくれたら今日のお昼おごるから。
Leave it to me. I don't know where you live.
ああ大丈夫、ちゃんとボタンが案内してくれるわよ。あんたは車とかカラスとか目つきの悪いパン屋のおっちゃんに気をつけてくれればいいだけ。そんなの決まってんじゃない。あんたの寿命が著しく短くなるだけよ。
I really wish you would stop saying ominous things so casually.
食堂にあるものならね。
I'll take you up on that.
私が学校にいるうちに帰ってくればね。
Okay, let's go, Piglet. Wow, whoa, he's surprisingly
ほらほら
fast.
置いてかれるわよ。5分もすれば目覚ますわよ。プヒプヒ、ほら呼んでるわよ。
And hi,
物
Justin.
騒
How are you
な
doing
こと言っ
today?
てんじゃないわよ。
It's pretty close. I yell and run after the small animal. After I run for several... Oh, this is bad. It's not a matter of being treated to lunch anymore. For something so tiny, he sure is fast. Oh, I'm sure I could get home by myself. I guess all I could do now is... Even if I look, I don't think I'm able to find him. I guess I'll just try to kill some time and then go back to school. I returned to school after fourth period, and homeroom were over. Only students who had club activities were still around. Get well soon. Let's try not bump into kill.
おかえり。ボタンはちゃんと送り届けてくれた？
Of
そう、
course.
ありがとう。じゃあ約束だし、お昼おご
Hey,
ったね。
Alden. Did you ever watch the anime of this?
食堂限定
If
だからね。
so, what was the character you liked the most?
なんで？
I got hungry on my way, so I bought something to eat. I'm okay right now.
今はって日変わったらおごんないわよ。
Well, I guess we can't help it.
なんか怪しいわね。
Anyway, I'm fine.
あ、
I turn around and dart down the hallway as if I'm running away from her. I go back to the classroom to get my bag. Sunohara is hanging out there alone, waiting for me.
岡崎、やっと戻ってきたかよ。
Okay, I was asking who was your favorite in this.
復活も何もやられて
Mine
ねえ
was
って
always
の。
Nagisa.
よけてる。
We used to say it that casually. I almost feel like believing you. What should I do? Say
お
please.
願いします。
Okay, you dodged everything. It was amazing.
まあね。 よし、じゃあどっか遊びに行こうぜ。たまには他校の女性とナンパするとかさ。
Yep.
嘘
How ridiculously cloudy it is outside.
そんな楽しい土曜の夜のサタデーナイトフィーバーが。
But at least he's pretty funny, though. You're being awfully
おい
redundant.
篠原、
Homeroom
今日
teacher's
こそは
voice.
職員室まで連行だ。
Waves his desk through the desk towards
Damn
us. He wheezes. Oh, I'm not reading that again. Just let me handle this. You jump
って死ぬよ。
out of the window and run. Okay, then. I'll solve for time, so go buy me some melon bread and juice.
ってパシリかよ。
捕まえたぞ。
On the shoulder.
うわ岡崎とアホアホコントやってる間に。
お前らほんと仲がいいな。なんなら二人一緒に。
I'm going home. Already in the hallway. As soon as I leave, I hear Sunohara's door. Are you deserting me? Okay, I don't have any plans this afternoon, and Sunohara isn't with me either. What should I do? Let's head to the old building. Made it to the old school building, but now what? Let's head to the reference room, I guess. Up until 3 years ago, this place was still a library. However, an upperclassman told me it was criticized for its size, apparently not befitting that of a college track school. In response, the school constructed another much larger library on a different floor. As a result, this place was demoted to a reference room and to store books. Deemed unnecessary to the new library, as it's known for being the storehouse of unwanted books. No one thinks much about visiting this place, thus rendering it permanently dull. Thanks to that, it's so quiet here, the perfect place to take a nap. I open the door and peek inside. The stillness greets me like an old friend. I lost count of how many times I've come here to sleep during class since last year. It's just as big as a regular classroom, but neatly fitted with bookshelves and desks. I walk inside, finding my way to the usual seat near the window. I move my eyes. Okay. Despite what my half-asleep perception told me, a female student standing there facing a bookshelf.
いらっしゃいませ。
You talking to me? Puts the book holding back on the shelf and starts walking toward me rather hurriedly.
今日はどうされましたか？
Patiently waiting for an answer. The style in which she's approaching me is strikingly similar to that of a waitress. Hot coffee? Well, why not?
はい。
He briskly steps away. Are you serious? Decide to just sit still and wait.
どうぞ。
Checking something real quick.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, I just want to make sure if this was actually the same
ありま
person
せん。
who voiced Mistral in Dot Hack. What am I thinking? It's obvious there's no place to cook here. That's why she's still waiting for me like... Then why is she still waiting for me like that? Don't tell me. Then I'll have a haircut. Please leave the sideburns as they are.
何のことでしょう？
I guess that's asking too much, not to mention it'd be quite the hassle cleaning all the hair off the ground as she gave me a haircut here. Just Just what does she want from me? Perhaps the lady standing before me is asking for that. Oh my. A young man and a woman. This place no one ever goes. Slowly stand up from the chair and step toward the girl in silence. And I stretch out my hand. Would you dance with me?
Hi.
She puts her hand in mine. Oh my dude! Come on! The silliness of my own actions is giving me a headache. I didn't realize I could be so naive.
踊らないんですか？
Of
それ
course
は
not.
残念です。
First of all, who are you? Are you aware that you just spoke to a man you never have seen before in your life and even made coffee for him? Yeah, that's never
自己
fun.
紹介が遅れました。私、宮沢ゆきねと言います。ゆきね
Hey,
は
Ruffles.
優秀の美の優に、
Could I make a
20
game
世紀の
recommendation?
それに
Because
丁
I
寧にね
know
と書き
one
ま
of
す。
them is like the original 4 dot hack games: infection, mutation, quarantine, and
よろしければ
or
お
wait,
名前お聞かせ願えますか？
infection, mutation,
覚えておき
outbreak,
ます
and
ので。
quarantine. That's it.
いえ、人の顔と名前を覚えるのは自信あり
Yeah,
ますので。
because the person who's voicing
これ
this
までも
character
たくさんの方
also
の名
voiced
前
Miss
覚えてきたん
Stroll
です
from
よ。
Dot Hack. That's not what I meant, though.
下は？
Okazaki? Do I have to tell you my first name too?
はい、お願いします。
Oh my
ありが
god.
とうございます。恵比寿智也さんですね。
Wrong.
はい。
After all that talk about being good at remembering names, you already forgotten mine after like 3
すみ
seconds.
ません。恵比寿さんはまた別の方でした。ありがとう
Okazaki.
ございます。岡崎智也さん。通りな千のかさぶたを持つ男でいいですか？
What? I don't have a street name.
失礼しました。他の方とごっちゃになってしまいました。
You mean that other guy has a street name? I must say, she's kind of strange. Maybe I shouldn't get involved with her. Not to mention, what's she doing here all alone? Yeah, I'm on bail. Guess I'll take my leave. No, because I know she has her own.
もうお戻りですか？
Yeah.
そうでしたか。
Just as a routine reminder, you guys, that Dot Hack is infinite times better than Sword Art Online. Alright. Best of luck at work. And thanks for coming in. On my way to the shoe locker, a voice calls out to me. It's Tomoyo.
本当にやめさせてくれたんだな。
I guess she's talking about Sunohara. Since it's been proven that you're the stronger one, I wonder what kind of expression she'll make if I said something like that.
助かったぞ。でもあれだけ賑やかだったからな。寂しくも感じた。
Hey, who are we talking about, Odin? You still haven't answered my question. Who's your favorite in the anime, Odin?
あいつらを悪く言うつもりはない。
I don't mean to say.
けど
Oh, I'll
少
start
し
talking.
上品だな。お前たちはバカでいい。
That's just stupid. Is that supposed to be a compliment? You just come to school in order to become one of them? You should just ignore people like us.
もう関わってしまったじゃないか。嫌なやつでもだ。 挨拶ぐらいはする。ああ、ちなみに嫌ってなんかいないぞ。いや、まあ、あいつもだ。うん、そうだ。広いぞ。母性愛に満ち溢れているんだ。これは実に女の子らしいと思わないか？
What? Girl? Oh, it's more like old womanish.
失礼だな。年下だ。
Okay.
なんか不服そうだな。
Never read the manga. That makes me wonder, because I remember reading a bit of the manga adaptation for a bit as well. Did that ever come to the States? Because I never saw it in, like, the bookstores. Like, I guess Borders at the time, since it was still around. And that was our go-to bookstore over Barnes & Noble. God, I really miss Borders. Really miss a lot of stores from the 2000s. Manga. I'm gonna keep this running. Because there's a lot of text to still go through.
話はここまでだ。今日はクラスメートのやつらと帰るんだった。待たせたら悪い。厄介払いをするようだな。もっと名残惜しそうに見送れ。うん、そう言ってもらえると嬉しいが、残念だな。約束は守る。じゃあな。
Oh, okay, so it was never translated officially in English. You might be in luck. We might be seeing her again. Kind of funny, like, I'm just hearing the voice and I'm thinking of this right now while playing Persona 3 Reload. Obviously, once I get back after finishing Fire Emblem Engage, this is what I'm thinking of with this voice. This is I'm about to go into a store. Huh? See a familiar face walking down the opposite side of the street. Still raining over here? Because I know it was raining all morning in Chicago. This might be the first time I've seen her outside of school. Not noticing me, she enters the bookstore alone. I decide to follow her. The automatic door is open. I hear soothing music playing. It's been a while since I've been to a bookstore. Let me guess, is the song that's playing right now, is that it? Something about her is bugging me. I hope she isn't playing what I think she is. I glance around partially the crowded store. Though I will say this, I know the Barnes & Noble that used to be very close to the gym and the hobby store I hang out in closed down because it was... Yeah, her. Yeah, same VA too. I'm talking about a different game mode. Yeah, her. Hey, stop it! No time to waste. I grab her by the shoulder and swing her around to me. Yeah, there you go, Olden. No, she doesn't see me. Some time to return her from the book world, it seems. Yeah, because I was showing that because it was talking about the voice actress who voiced both of them.
Konnichiwa.
No ordinary greeting. He doesn't seem to understand the situation. Looks at the clock on the wall. Tilts her head to the side. She seems unsure what to say. Yeah. What's that you're holding? I point at the scissors and press for an answer. She looks down and sees what she's holding in her right hand.
ハサミ。紙や布などを切るための道具。
葉の材質はステンレス鋼で、柄のところはプラスチック。英語で言うとシザーズ、フランス語だとシゾー、イタリア語だとフォルビチ。
I don't care about the English, French, or Italian
ラ
words
テン
for
語だ
it.
とフォルフェクス。
I don't think we care if it's Latin too. What good is it to be able to say scissors in Latin?
ちょっぴり得した気分になったり、
I
将来
won't.
ハサミ屋さんを経営するとき、商談が有利に。
Sounds like a store I wouldn't be in. Especially with how dangerous scissors are. Or can be, rather. Not are. Can be.
それじゃあどうすれば。
How should I know?
ト
Wait,
モ
why
ヤ
do you
君
say that, Odin?
いじめっ子？
I don't know, because I never see you as, like, really quiet. I don't know. Maybe I'm just pointing out what's wrong with what she's saying. It's like a part of my brain rarely used in everyday conversation. It's overheating and melty. Jeez, when you say that, it reminds me how I would always compare myself to Asgore from Undertale. Oh my god, it's even funnier too when I looked up the Myers-Briggs, I think that's what it's called, personality type for him. Literally the same as mine. Yeah, ENFJ for the curious. Stop cutting.
今のは切る真似だけ。
What? She says that while moving the scissors up and down. Why did you
ほん
do
の冗
that?
談。
She says that proud. How is that a joke?
あれ？
Exactly. Oh, okay.
今のは連帯子ほんのと名詞プラス格助詞であるところの本能を引っ掛けたとっても高度な。
Highly. Trying her best to explain. Toss in more ways than one. No, you know, at the time, I know the next route I'll be doing is hers, so I suppose you'll be in luck. In other words, I don't know what to believe anymore. And when I notice a nearby customer peevishly glancing at us, those scissors away right now. Oh, thank God. He nods obediently and does as I say. You always talk to
他
people
人
like
と
that?
はあんまり話さないから。
Yes, Neptune? I interacted. I realized something. Her weird conversation methods are partly to blame for her lack of experience with talking to others. It's not because she's book smart or because she receives special treatment. I get the feeling she's the type who won't open up to others unless they spend a long time with her. So why does she act that way towards me from the beginning? I'm also strange. Looks at me
ともやくんはともやくんはともやくん。
You're not answering my question.
ん？ともやくん、ともやくんじゃないの？
I don't get what's going on anymore. Whatever, I don't care. This is rare, she's not backing down. It's okay, I'm me. I agree without knowing what I'm talking about.
うん。よかった。
Says that while peeking at my face. She seems to be smiling so happily, I don't know how to react. There's something about her that makes her difficult. Anyway, I'm changing the subject.
うん。
Let me type it out since I don't know if you hear it. But it is Nagisa Furukawa. There we go. I've been to this bookstore before. I didn't even know this section existed. Are these types of books all you
う
read?
ん。今日買いに来たのはお料理の本。
Cookbook.
だから
Hopefully it's not my sister's
ここの棚は寄り道。
cookbooks. Oh wait, this was like... Yeah, this was like almost 20 years before. Or even 15 years for that matter.
ううん。別の本屋さん。
And before
別の
that?
本屋さん。
And before that?
別の本屋さん。
And before that?
別の。
Okay, I get it! I stopped her before I get... Yeah. Were you just making your rounds to all the bookstores in town?
うん。
Jeez, at least I'm open to other stores. I don't know if you guys if I mentioned this, because I know I've mentioned plenty of
午後1
stores
時くらいか
I
ら。
frequent. I know I also go to Target, and also Mariano's for
本
grocery
屋さんは
shopping.
このお店で最後。ここが一番大きいから
Largest. I saved
最
it
後
for
まで取っ
last.
てあるの。
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention. I know they reopened, or at least they opened a Barnes and Nobles down the street from my place, especially next to to a subway station too,
私、そろそ
or
ろ
train
行かない
station.
と。
I mean, going home.
他の棚も見たいし。
Yeah, I decided to tag along with her. She knows what she's looking for. Here I am, following closely
今日は
behind.
好きなだけ本を買っていい日なの。好きなだけって言っ
Yep,
ても
basically.
お金があるだけなんだけど。1ヶ月に一度なの。とってもとっても幸せな日なの。うん。
I know for me, I have to go grocery shopping soon. And now I think about it, I gotta make a call. Sorry about that. Weird drop falls from the darkened sky. Everyone out and about using an umbrella. Yeah, I know I'll be playing, going back to Dragon Quest Builders 2 tomorrow. And I know it'll be like 3 hours,
本が濡れてしまったらとっても悲しいの。
that day. So it'll be a good time to go grocery shopping after. Look at her belongings again. Her bag is not only stuffed with books I just saw, but okay, it might be too much for her to carry while holding an umbrella. I don't have an umbrella, but I don't mind if I get wet. What should I do? Right? Offer to walk her home. Yeah, don't forget to save too. And make sure I copy and paste that. What are you going to do now? Close, I'll see that I get you there.
近いとお金がもったいないし、届くのが明日になっちゃうし。
I didn't say I'd send you home by mail.
郵便だともっと高くついちゃうし。
What?
でも書籍小包にすれば。え？ああ。でも 生き物をそのまま送ったら多分怒られるの。
Is it okay to send something dead?
そういう問題じゃないと思うの。
Okay.
小さく切ってきちんと箱詰めしないと。
What will you put in the description?
バラバラしたい。
Oh my god! Someone please call the police. I mean that I'd walk you back to your house. I point at myself then at her, to explain part of my sentence. I won't be using the postal service or cutting you up. I mean that I'll accompany you back home. And since I don't have an umbrella, I'll have to share yours. I feel like I'm saying something really embarrassing, but I don't care anymore. Is your house close enough that I can walk you back? She finally understands. Her face turns bright red, as if it's on fire. The gap between her girlish reaction and real conversation makes me dizzy.
私
Starts off cheerfully, but cuts off
私
suddenly.
これから図書館に行くから。
Ah ha ha ha, she indirectly turns me down. Oh. Wait, you're going to the library now? Books to stay alive?
紙やっぱり食べるの？
He cautiously throws the question back at me. Never mind, looks like my joke was too complicated.
解説希望なの。
I mean, it's like you love books so much that you can't live without them. Almost like they're food. So stupid trying to explain, I could die. Alright, please forget it. He continues trying to
あ、
analyze
そっ
it.
か。とっても面白いの。
Hi, looking more interested when you say that. Let out a sigh. This doesn't feel half bad. Maybe I'm just used to it. Brain doesn't seem to be letting up. Aren't those books
今
heavy?
日中に返さないといけない本があるし。
Cuts up the pages without hesitation, but she follows due date. Then again, that weirdness is just like her. Oh, see you, be careful. He looks up at me with a worried look, as soon as it turns into a soft smile. Stop taking out your scissors in the bookstore. You're lucky it was me who found you. If someone else had seen you, who knows what they'd do.
大丈夫。今日のは自分でも無意識だったから。それに切らないといけないことはもうめったにないから。
My 80 cheeses here. Ah ha ha ha. And hi, Catalyst. How are you doing today?
でもまた明日。
Yeah, how are you doing today? Umbrellas. Shoulders hunched off, I walked off. Rain kept falling through the night. Mary World 3. Yeah, I'll save reading all that for whenever I do the actual routes. Okay. How's it going, by the way, Catalyst? Oh, I see. Sure, I still have the last version of the town. Ah, I see. Well, I live in America, so we have the American dollars. Yeah, while I'm letting this thing run and talking to you guys, I'm just like looking on stuff on Instagram as always. Do I legally own a gun? I mean, I have a firearms license, so yeah, I could, but I don't have any. I don't own any guns. But obviously, I think obviously guns should be just used for like self-defense and like hunting animals too. And for sport as well. I don't want anyone to take it out of context. Because I know killing people regardless of weapon is horrible. So there's that. Yep, or just shooting like cans, watermelons, and whatnot. Otherwise, I don't agree, like, just outright banning guns and whatnot. For yeah, exactly, Catalyst. Sorry, I'm not reading all this. I'm just, like, talking about my views on guns. Like I said, yeah, I heard they made, like, guns illegal in the UK. I've also heard it has not helped much because people found other methods to kill as well. So, yeah.
Tomoya-kun, konnichiwa.
Oh, there she is again. Wasn't expecting that, because it's actually the first time I've gone through this route. Are you dirt poor and live here in school? England. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised about that. Stop it right there. Stupid of a joke to let her finish. Looks at me dissatisfied. Yeah, I've heard about that. People using knives to kill each other.
妖怪を引っ掛けたとっても高度な
That's why I feel like, yeah, because I always say this too, like, people are always gonna find ways to try and kill each other, regardless of weaponry and whatnot.
やっぱり一目っ子
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back on the subject. Do you know today is Sunday?
日曜日
Are you in a club?
うん
Mostly stupid teens. Oh no! That's horrible.
ああそっか制服着ないと問題ありなのん
Yeah.
もしかして今日から新しい制服
Oh my god.
私全然知らなかったの
Neither
どう
did
し
I.
よ
I mean, I could ask my dad about that since he knows he's the one who told me a lot about like the gun laws in England compared to the US.
うこの制服お気に入りなの特に袖口の折り返しがとっても素敵うんよかったの
Yeah, that sounds about right.
そうなんだ
I guess you're going to the library, right? Take your time, Catalyst. Take your time.
行こう
In for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. I'll carry it for you.
Hmm?
I'll try my best to read this right now. 'Cause there's a lot of things I wanted to say there. He hesitates for a moment, but passes the bag to me. Feel its weight pulls down on my arm. How many books do you have in there?
今日は9冊
Must be pretty heavy ones. It says as if it's nothing.
素敵な5本なの
Oh, because like I mentioned several times that I don't want to play Fire Emblem Fates because I've heard how horrible the story is and whatnot. Because when it comes to RPGs, like I think the story should really matter too. But I've heard a lot of bad things for it. So, and hi Sophie, how are you
空
doing
いてな
today?
いの
Hence why was he even calling it like the Final Fantasy VIII of Fire Emblem. You guys know I really hate Final Fantasy VIII.
ことみちゃん専用なの
Yeah. Ultimate is written on the back in. Alright, you wrote this yourself? I want to pretend I haven't seen this. I better ask now or definitely regret it later.
毎日毎日鍵を借りてたら師匠の先生がプレゼントしてくれたのそれだけじゃないのとっても熱心だからって名誉図書委員にしてくれたの
Oh, and just as I think I mentioned too, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII again after the last stream, probably the stream before I played when I played Persona 3 Reload. Considering what happens to what happened to Aerith in Final Fantasy VII. And of course, knowing what happens to her, obviously I've not been using her after I left Midgar as well.
私名誉図書委員なの。
Yeah,
時
waste of
々
gills and
鍵を
time
か
as
け忘
well.
れたりするの。
I've just been using like Barrett instead to help out Cloud and
本当はね、
Tifa.
鍵をかけるのってあんまり好きじゃないから。
I know once I unlock him, I'll be using Vincent over Barrett throughout. I need my magic user. His stats are heavily based on magic, so yeah. To this by now and follow in behind her. Stops at the side of the bookshelf and lets out a sigh of relief. Then turns to me.
今日もご本に囲まれて幸せ。
And honestly, I want to mention too, like, I do want to get like the GBA games for Final Fantasy 5 and 6 now. But I saw some of the prices, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wait until I get my PC and after Asen. And also the Switch 2 that's coming out soon. Yeah. I really want to get that new Donkey Kong game too. That looked really good. Bright light is softened by the curtains as it reaches the wooden floor. As it continues to slide the mop against the floor again and again.
お家のこと
I can't read now!
いろいろ
She answers while mopping. I wonder if she means she does housework. Since she makes her own lunchbox, I'm sure she keeps her house in order. Wait, is your favorite Pokemon? Meanwhile, mine is Dusk Noir, or in his first form, Dusk Call. Thankfully, I did fix like the filters in. You wanna know? Yeah, what Pokemon did you get? I wanted to. I was just like filtering my Instagram feed a bit because I was getting like all these like nostalgia posts, and I was like, yeah, I'm really getting tired of it. I just want to watch some cute animal. Ooh, cute piggy! Cute animal videos and some memes and whatnot. So yeah, she manages to become barefoot. Now she's ready. Why am I staring at her? Wasn't I going to find an empty classroom to kill time in? Looking at things objectively, aren't I just in her way? Feelings are welling up inside of me. Feelings of nostalgia and guilt are mixing inside my mind. Oh, nice, Catalyst. Congrats. I think it was. When I come to my senses, I realize she's staring at me. On the floor, the sunbeam like a ring on fire. I feel like I shouldn't be here. Oh no! I have to leave the library for this ending. Yeah, sorry, cult of me. Stand up from the chair and head to the door.
ともやくん、どこ行くの？
Oh no! Oh, I should know I was gonna feel bad for doing stuff like this. I already feel bad with what I did for Nagisa as well. It'd be hard to concentrate on reading if I'm here. I say that as to make an excuse for my own confusion.
ともやくん、邪魔？
Theme channel. Scratch my head while I can... Yeah, let me go AFK to watch this. BRB?
ともやくん、
Yeah, I'm a bit curious about this one, so I'm gonna pause it here. Okay, I'll admit, that was actually funny. Oh my god. Okay. I hear a vain voice trailing after me.
また明日。
I say what without knowing why. I received no response. Where to now? Guess I'm going to end up in the same place as always. Don't do it, Joker! It's Sunohara's room. Or, wake up, Sunohara. You have a visitor. I'm here. All I get in reply are the snores of a guy who, when sleeping, sounds like that of a domestic truffle hog sniffing out a prized patch of mushroomy goodness. He's sound asleep. He probably just went to bed late again. I'll play a prank on you if you don't get up. Alright, see ya. I can hear lively voices coming from the hallway. It sounds like some of the rugby club idiots on their way to practice. Sunohara's clothes are stacked in mounted on his floor. I take some and tie sleeve to sleeve. I take the other with me out into the hallway. One rugby team member from next door, leaving just as I do. Hey!
Huh?
Him? Play tug of war.
Tsunohiki?
Yeah, you'll be up against Sunohara. Said he wanted to have a manly battle against you.
俺相手になかなか根性があるじゃねえか。よーし、いい準備運動だ。受けてやろう。
Okay, here you go.
よし、いつでも来い。
Pulse trail. Sunohara's all ready. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! There you go. The rugby player runs down the hall like a complete maniac. Trailing behind him. It's Sunohara. Oh God.
死ぬところだったろ。
Oh, stop exaggerating, drama queen. I don't think this was in the anime, honestly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, oh.
強烈すぎるよ。たく、日曜ぐらい夜まで寝かせろっての。
Never imagined someone with such a stellar sense of time like yours to be a student.
ね、なんだよ。こんなに早く起こして。寝直していい？
Sure, but I'll just play another prank on you. Actually, please go back. Do go back to sleep. I can have more fun that way.
絶対に寝ません。
Lame.
目が痛い。
You know, with all the beatdown, like I said, with all the beatdowns he has throughout, I'm surprised he has not died in the process. All there is to do in this room: read, read, and read some more. So it looks like even my Sunday would be spent doing a bunch of nothing. Monday, I suddenly feel lethargic. Yeah, let me do this again. It's the start of another week of having to sit through one tedious class after the next. Maybe I feel more motivated if I just dropped out and started working. I don't know how that's gonna help, but okay. I don't know. Would I really? No, I really don't see that happening. I feel like mindlessly sitting through lectures would probably be easier overall. Working every day just to put food on the table. Once I got myself stuck in that cycle, I would never be able to walk away from it, no matter how pathetic I felt. The thought of me makes me little. So, I only have a year left. Look at the clock, it's so early. I have plenty of time to make first bell, of course. I'm not sure I really want to make it there in the time. I had to put up with classes the entire day then. Yeah, wake up like a good student. This is so pointless. Well, while part of me feels that way, all the misanthropic thoughts I've had this morning have made me wide awake. Curling up on the futon and losing myself to rumination will... Guess I'll go. I lift my body out of bed as to shake off the heavy, forlorn feeling that's fallen over me. Among the students who are traveling to a school, a single one stands out and stops in her tracks. It's Tomoyo. He's gazing up fixedly at the sakura tree. I go up to her and try doing the same. Due to rain, all the cherry blossoms have fallen down. There aren't any pink petals left on the tree anymore. I look back to Tomoyo, as if she's forgotten all about the time. Her eyes are fixed on the sakura tree. Going to be late, you know? What are you standing around for? Don't you know you're going to be late? After calling out to her, I start wondering, am I talking to this kind of person?
ああ、今何時だ?
Bell's about to ring.
そうか、それはまずいな。声をかけてくれたこと感謝する。ありがとう。
She still genuinely thanks someone, even for something so small like this. What an open-hearted girl. Well,
お前も
now
行く
go
んだ
on.
ろ?
You go on ahead.
一緒に行かないのか? 遅刻するぞ。どうして?
Well, I'm actually quite shy.
そうか。
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do know. I
今のは少し嬉しかったぞ。
also like Tomoyo as
こんな
well.
私でも照れてくれるということ。けどな。私の前で遅刻は許さないぞ。
Eh? Like that she pulls me with her. Hey, wait.
走れ、引きずることになるぞ。
Started running up the hill.
間に合うか?
Well, if you keep running until you're there. But I'm tired. I'm walking.
世話のかかるやつだな。
Once again, she grabs my
行
arm.
くぞ。教室はどこだ? 知らないわけないだろ?
Ended up making it in time.
担任はまだ来ていないようだな。大丈夫だ。
Taking everything that I have, just catching my breath, so I can't manage anything back to her.
じゃあな。
Tomoyo smiles in satisfaction
あれ?
and gallantly
岡崎。
runs away.
朝からいるなんて珍しいじゃん。
Just around when morning homeroom is about to start, my eyes find themselves looking down at my palms. Think of it, I just walked to school while holding hands with a girl. But seriously, it didn't feel strange at all. Although she probably feels depressed again if I actually told her that. period's ended and Sunohara it still isn't around. It's just so mind-numbing. Can't let off any stress without Sunohara around. I leave classroom for a refresher. So go grab a drink. Cafeteria is deserted. I purchased an 80 yen paper juice box from the vending machine and head back to class while sipping it. Now, of course, food and drink are banned in the halls, but the worst a teacher would do is chew me out. I empty my drink as I arrive, tossing it into the trash before returning to my seat. Ugh. Lunch break, but Sunohara still hasn't shown up. Pulling this again. I promised Cole to me that we start eating lunch together. But I may not have anything more to do. They might not come again anyway. Oh, gee. I head off to the cafeteria. Oh, well, we know what that song means. In front of me, I see a group of girls walking towards me. In this group, I see Tomoyo walking with confidence, talking about something while wearing a smile. Doesn't seem to be having any trouble fitting in. On the contrary, to me it looks like she's still at the very center of the group. Although she does have a violent side, her appeal to people probably outshines that. I've somehow come to understand that now. That's why I feel sorry about hurting her by pointing out that she isn't very girly. I should probably pretend we're strangers, at least while I'm alone. So I was thinking that we made eye contact.
Okazaki, 今から昼か?
Suddenly talks to me. Tomoyo's friends stand still and they all look at my face at once. Some of them are very surprised looks on their faces.
どうした?
Yeah, that's right, I'm about to eat lunch.
そうか、残念だな。私は今済ませてきたところだ。
I have no idea what's so unfortunate about that.
あのバカは今日はいないのか?
Tomoyo is asking about Sunohara. He's probably just
もう
late.
昼だぞ。
That's the kind of guy he is. Conversation be already. You know how painful it is to be exposed to your friend's stares like this?
家は遠いのか?
Continues the conversation.
あのバカだ。
Well, he's living in the dorm, so it's very close.
よし。今から迎えに行くぞ。
Huh? That's all I was able to say.
ということだ。悪い。
One of her friends are used to this kind of unpredictable behavior. Just smile wearily, say, well, see you later, and walk away. Well, see you later. I try and follow after them. My hand is suddenly full, so I look back over my shoulders. In front of my eyes is Tomoyo's face.
お前も行くに決まってるだろ?
Tomoyo says our face only a breath away from one another.
どうして? 友達だろ?
Even if he was, I don't want to go over there just to wake him up.
大丈夫だ。私がいる。起こしに行くのは女の子ではないが、一緒に行くのは女の子だ。これはなかなか幸運なことだと思わないか?
Yeah, super
バカにしてる
lucky.
な。しかも年下だぞ。年下の女の子と歩けるなんてそうそうあることじゃない。
She told me that. Struck me that this was actually
そうだ
true.
ろ?
I guess so. I think I finally understand. The girl will accomplish everything she sets her mind to. She possesses such a go-get-em attitude. I'm convinced of that. I guess so. That's why this kind of response was all I managed to give her.
仕方のないやつだな。並んで歩いてやろう。ほら、突っ立ってないで。行くぞ。
Jeez, I wonder how long it'll take to upset her too. So far, we've already upset Rio. We already upset Misae. Already upset Kotomi, Nagisa,
外出許可を取るからな。
and Yukine and Fuko. Yeah, Fuko. Oh no. Is it fine to just leave without saying
けど
something? Oh,
昼飯を食べるためにじゃないからな。行くぞ。なんだ、
seriously?
後ろめたいことでもあるのか？
No, I didn't come late today. I
な
don't
いの
think
なら
so.
いいだろ。
Give me long. Although I have stuff piling up,
あるのか？
can't say
困
I
ったやつだ
don't.
な。どうした？何をした？ことによっては一緒に謝ってやらないこともないぞ。
What kind of look she'll give me if I told her I'm always late and close not to not even graduate? Well, it's her we're talking about. She might just go to the teachers and tell them she'll take me with her every morning from now on, so I don't come late anymore. If she does, I'm sure she'll have me do stuff like run and dash up the hill every morning like some kind of training, and have me end up changing the habits. That would definitely be horrible. It's probably best if I just feign ignorance and go with her here. Well, I guess it's a pretty trivial thing. It's not my problem. Won't be a problem.
なら行くぞ。
Even so, wouldn't have to go inside with you,
当然
right?
だろ。許可を取るのは私とお前なのだからな。
Just ask
なんだ、
permission on my
やはり
behalf,
怪
you
しい
know?
な。ほら、言ってみろ。私は怒らないぞ。
Why is my junior trying to provoke a
ほ
confession
ら、
from me?
一緒に謝ってやらないこともないと言ってるだろ。本当か？そう言うなら信じるが。だからそれはダメだと言っているだろ。それにお前は逃げそうだからな。行くぞ。
She's talking with a teacher to ask for permission. She continues holding on to my arm. Every single teacher, or one of them, approaches
どうした？スカートめくりの現行犯で捕まったのか？
どうした？子供みたいなことをするな。もう少しで済む。辛抱していろ。
お前にそんな人が見つかるなんて思わなかった。
待たせたな。許可を取るのにこんなに手間取るとは思わなかった。
As of you, they misunderstood me horribly.
嫌な？どんなだ？
Nothing.
なんだ、気になるじゃないか。教えろ。
Accidentally let that slip, even though I know by now that her personality won't let her leave things half finished. It's nothing. If you want to go, we should hurry. Lunch break is almost over. This time, I'm the one who starts walking on ahead.
気になるじゃないか。
More important, though, is this. Raise up my arm that Tomoyo is holding on
ど
to.
うした
How long do you plan on holding my arm?
話したらお前逃げるつもりじゃないのか
I'm not just gonna run off after coming this far.
信じていいのか
You sure don't have any faith in me, do
分かった信じよう
My arm is finally released. The portion that she's been continually holding on to has gotten
岡
sweaty.
崎じゃん
A group of passing students, someone I know.
昼飯食ったか俺たちこれからだけどじゃあ行くか
Grab my arm again. I'm about to pass.
あっそ
Oh my god, talk about. Well, maybe
言っているそば
clingy
から
isn't that
油断
isn't
なら
the
ない
right
やつ
word,
だ
but
な
who knows? All he did was invite me. To shake off her
つい
hand.
ていきそうだけ
Tomoyo
ど
won't let go. That's subjective. When did I say I'd go with him?
昼飯と言われてお前の顔がほころぶのを見逃さなかった
Well, of course I'd be happy. Did you forget I still haven't eaten lunch yet?
まったくお前は子供か昼飯が食べたいなら口でちゃんとそう言えばよかったんだ
Weren't you the one who dragged me all the way here without giving me any say whatsoever? I still barely managed to swallow those words that were about to spring out my throat.
学食でいいな
So wait, are we going there like this?
時間がない急ぐぞ
Supposed to be alone. Interrupting my complaint. Are we really going to that crowded place looking like this? Moving beyond my misery, I turned to laughing. Buying bread while Tomoyo's holding one arm, I feel like I'm on a pillar of shame. The people behind me in the line are whispering frantically, but because they're talking about us right now.
やけに楽しそうだな
That's because in this situation, laughing is all I can do.
なんだそれは私といるからか
The guys behind us are quite
そうか
jealous of me too.
ならもう少し寄り添ってやるのも面白いなよし試してみようどうした嫌だったか
Oh yeah, around 3 I have to go AFK to set up work. Oh, I still
そうか
have to do
よし
that after
寮に
this.
向かおう
She breaks away from the queue. Try to eat bread while we're walking, but because Tomoyo has my other hand, eating it like this has become a difficult ordeal. Somehow I managed to open it and succeed in forcing half the bread out of the bag. Then as I open my mouth and
何をしてい
take
る
stops and turn around. What am I doing? Eating my lunch, obviously.
今食べるのか
Yeah, because I'm hungry.
本当に子供みたいなやつだなとりあえず寮まで待て部屋ならお茶ぐらい入れてやれる落ち着いて食べた方が美味しいと思うぞだからもう少し辛抱しろ
Being treated this much like a child by a female junior. Yeah, just eat it anyway. Ah, I stuffed the bread into my mouth. This is what I thought was the sensation I feel on my teeth, not bread, but rather being smooth and
痛いぞ
warm. Oh, I'm so sorry, lady. Bread with her hand.
私の前でそんな行儀の悪い真似は許さない。
Didn't you just stick your hand out like that? Want me to eat it or something?
パンを叩き落とすよりはいいだろ。舐めたか？
I didn't lick it. Oh, my tongue did touch it. Want to wash your
だ
hands?
からそんな時間はないと言っているだろ。
Hopeless girl. Take her hand and wipe the back of it against my uniform.
別にそのままでも私は構わなかったんだぞ。
They look like some pathetic child if I left it like that.
そうかもな。ありがとう。
Please wash your hands when we come back.
拭いてくれたんだからいいだろ。そうか？私は細かいぞ。そもそも細かくなかったらお前にこの場でパンを食べさせていただろう。だから
Well, that's
時間にも厳しい。行くぞ。
Starts walking, pulling my arm. I guess this part never changes.
ほら、お茶だ。暑いから気をつけろ。ちゃんと座って食べるんだぞ。
Hands me a large teacup and kneels down near the head of the bed. Where Sunohara continues on story.
おい、起きろ。何時だと思ってるんだ。
It seems he's woken up. His eyes meet with Tomoyo as she looms over him. He rolls over sideways as he is trying to run and stand up against the wall.
なんだか気に食わない起き方だな。
いやで、なんでお前がここに？
私だけじゃない。
Yo! I raised my hand. That's holding my tea.
なんで岡崎がここでお茶してんだよ。
I'm not here drinking tea. I'm also eating lunch. Munch, munch.
はあ？
Not understanding the situation, Sunohara lets out a hysterical cry.
あと10分で予令が鳴る。間に合うように支度をしろ。
I mean, how far is the dorm from the school?
岡崎、
What?
これはなんかの罰ゲームか？
罰ゲームなものか。親切で起こしに来てやったんだぞ。ほら、時間がないと言ってるだろ。
Better change your clothes if you know what's good for you.
岡崎、
Stepping over the mountain of manga, Tomoyo stands next to me.
雑誌を読みながら物を食べるな。行儀が悪いぞ。
Takes the magazine away.
子供みてえだな、おい。
お前も上着とズボンを同時に着替えようとするな。余計に時間かかるぞ。
これが僕の小さい頃からのスタイルなんだよ。
そもそもそのシャツは洗っているのか？
洗ってるよ。
思いっきり歯磨き粉の跡がついてるぞ。
ああ、夕べのだ。
Don't lie, those ain't have been there since last week. Step back from Sunohara and leads towards me.
ここに散らかっている衣服はそんなものばかりなのか？
Ew.
急に気分が悪くなってきたぞ。
Must have gotten infected by the Sunohara
どうな
bacteria.
る？
You're going to turn into a loser.
難病だな。
No, it's an incurable illness.
それ僕のことっすかね？
突っ込んでいる時間があるなら支度をしろ。
あんたらそれいじめっすよ。薬味かよ、くそ。
He rolls around on the floor as he frantically tries to change his clothes.
本当にお前たちは子供のようだな。
And that Tomoyo smiles.
けど規則正しくやったとしてもちゃんと楽しいことはあると思うぞ私は。
Even if that's true, it doesn't really seem to suit us, does it?
まあそれは人それぞれだからな。
Tomoyo stretches out her hands and wipes the corner of my mouth. Her index finger.
行くか。
Then stands up. Oh, man. I want to mention too, we're actually almost done. Hopefully we'll get this done today. And back to the Fire Emblem Engage grind. Pass her in the hallway and then things turn out like this.
それだけ？それは奇跡的な出来事だったね。一生に一度あるかないかぐらいのね。僕たちラッキー。
Lucky. Still, it was a somewhat pitiful sight. Last session.
うわ。今朝は無理やり起こされたからだるいよ。6時間目ってなんだっけ？ん？
There are no girls to be seen in class any longer. It's turned into a boys' locker room.
移動だる。
今日何やるって？
サッカーだってよ。
だる。
おっと、これはがぜんやる気が出てまいりましたね。
Your one chance to show off as a former member of the soccer team after all.
へん、格の違いってもう見せてやるさ。
He isn't so much a class as it's pretty much a study break, and we're supposed to play a little match as a breather. You can ignore the ball and chat with your friends outright, and the teacher still won't say anything. Third year PE classes are pretty meaningless like that. Just filler at this stage.
よっしゃ、ハットトリック！
Hat trick. Like I hear that a lot in like I don't know, those old multiplayer games like Unreal Tournament.
へへ、本気出しすぎた。
Or Quake
1
3
試合
Arena
6得点
probably.
なんて J リーガー並みじゃない？
Yeah, you're a prodigy. You're more than a You're a J. Oh,
何それ？すげえかっこよさそ
oh my god. I thought it sounded more delicious than cool.
う。でも本気の半分も出してないんだけどね。
I heard you wheezing up a storm during the second half.
まあ体動かすの久しぶりだったしね。どっか寄って遊んでこうぜ。
I'm telling you, I'm broke.
駅前のゲーセンだったら誰かいるよ。
You're doing this again? Be golden so long as the rugby team isn't around. Ended up tagging along. I just stand by, my eyes drinking and seeing Sunohara plays games. Play something on someone else's money. Still, well, it's worthwhile on some level. Doing this has at least helped me kill time that would have otherwise been dull. I'm gonna BRB for a bit, so I'll let this run again. Oh my god, it's still going? Yeah, I'm back. Wasn't much today since it looks like... Yeah, there's not much today since it was pretty slow. Late again this morning, but that's par for the course at this stage. Exhale deeply as I prepare myself for the day ahead and climb the empty hill alone. Look at my watch. Third period is nearly over and lunch break is about to start. Until last year, I would just enter the classroom without caring what period it was. Occasionally, I would get into an argument with the teacher right then and there. I'd end up interrupting class. If I continue doing that now, I'm a third year, it'll be a bother to my classmates. Trying to come to school during the break is more or less me being considerate in my own way. Not to mention, it's also better to stay on the teacher's good side. There's no one who would take me to task for anything if I come to school during the break. Nope, there is one.
こんな時間にカバンを持ってどこに行っていたんだ？まさか今登校してきたとは言わないな。
Yeah, just stay silent. I have some stuff going on, so
聞いてはいけないと言われると
That's why I'm late.
ますます聞きたくなるな。
please
なら
don't.
お前のクラスの者に事情を聞くとしよう。
Huh?
1時間目からいたかどうかな。
Oh,
なんで
wait.
自分から言う気になったか？
Yeah, I'm late. Is that so bad? Become
悪い
defiant.
かと聞かれると悪いとしか答えようがないぞ。
Surprisingly, Tomoyo didn't scold me over this. Yeah, because it's obvious it is. I'll hurry along now, then. Good opportunity. I cut the conversation, tried to detach as quickly as possible.
待て、理由を聞かせろ。遅刻した理由だ。
I just overslept is all. About to try and follow me all the way into the classroom, so I had to answer her in order to keep crowds.
そうか。岡崎は朝が弱いんだな。
Don't just suddenly decide that for yourself.
じゃあ別に理由があるんだな。
That doesn't matter,
心
does
配
it?
して聞いてやってるんだぞ。それともなんだ、迷惑か？
Oh no! Yeah, you are bothering me, Missy. You are bothering me, isn't it obvious? Being late certainly is bad, but the reason for it is family business. Don't ask about it. I mean, you aren't a teacher, are you? Not to mention that you're not even my senior either. You're my junior.
そうだ、後輩だ。
That's
後
right.
輩だろうが心配したっていいと思うがな。
Later. Tomoyo has common sense, so this isn't enough to get the message across.
悪かった。出しゃばりすぎた気がする。でも一つだけ遅刻できるだけするなと言いたい。
Oh my god.
じゃあ授業が始まるからもう行く。
I feel really bad for this. signaling the start of fourth period.
Yeah.
And right when Sunohara sits down, he starts talking to me. Wow,
昨日
you're
の今日だ
early.
からね。昼休みまでには出ておこうと思って。
That's very wise of you.
今日はのんびり過ごそうぜ。昼は今日も学食。
I wouldn't mind eating out if you pay me.
それ、僕が言おうと思ってたセリフなんだけど。お互い貧乏だね。
Don't say that. You made us sound alike.
混んでるね。パン買って教室に戻るか。
Yeah.
バイトでも始めようかな。
At night? You won't have the energy to go to school in the afternoon if you work at night.
肉体労働にしなければいいだけじゃん。例えば、頭を使う仕事とか
Yeah,
ね。
thankfully nowadays, for someone like him nowadays, there are online jobs, so... What in the world are you gonna teach children? I'd be terrified to send my child to you.
英語とか得意だぜ。I am pretty dog. Ooh, are you pretty dog too? It's a miracle!
I'd say that's a miracle in the first place if you were a talking dog.
どう？発音とか完璧だろ？
I'd say that was pretty good. No, there's so much for me to pick apart that I don't know where to begin.
そいつを完璧っていうのさ。もう満体だね。
That's not what they say in English. Yeah, I think it's actually A-okay.
要は学生は貧乏だってことだ。
Listen to Sunohara go on like an idiot at some lunch. Now class after lunch. Right after lunch, I'm overtaken by sleepiness. Face out, my teeth almost sounds like a lullaby. Feels like my eyelids are almost closed. Blood hit my head. I look down at the floor. I see a small piece of eraser.
岡崎。岡崎。
What is it? I was about to fall
そ
asleep.
の前に外見てみろよ。訪
Outside?
問とこ。また来てるんだ。この前の可愛いやつ。
Huh? Me. My eyebrows frown from my sleepiness. I tilt my head to peek outside the window. There at the school gate. Of course, given the time, there's no way there's anybody there. Bolton, Bill's pet. If I remember correctly, small baby boar. Here to see
岡崎、授業中にどこを見ている？窓の外に黒板はないぞ。
What's at me? I look at the teacher with my eyebrows still frowned due to my sleepiness.
なんだその目は。授業を聞く気がないなら邪魔だ。教室から出て行け。
Oh man, that's like if that was in my high school, that would have just been straight up detention on Friday after getting kicked out of
なんだ？
class.
教師に暴力を振るつもりか？そんなことをしたら退学だぞ。
Not saying a thing, I leave the classroom amidst the silence. For a short while, I can hear the voice of the teachers coming from the classroom attempting over. I let out a sigh and walk down the hallway, even though it's class time. in the garden next to the school gate. There's no one else here. I can faintly hear the noise of the PE class coming from the fields on the other side of the school building. Aside from that, it's completely quiet here. Amid the silence, there's a baby boar brushing its body and nose against the gate wall and wagging its tail. Bolton? As I call him, his tail stands in response, then quickly walks towards me on his short legs like a fast-forwarding video. Remembers me. Hey? Ow. Bolton dashes and rams into me. Not much of an impact since he's so small, but stop it! Hey, are you okay? They do say that boars are reckless rushers, but wow, it's true. I'm not praising you. Okay. I sit down on the grass, cross-legged. Bolton looks at me almost as if there's something he wants. Wanders around and sniffs in front of me and wiggles his tail. Peeks at me. And starts wandering again. He repeats his process several times, then he walks towards me as if he made his decision. Oh? Grab Bolton by the back and hold him to eye level. Short legs in the air. What were you trying to do there? You're an animal and you're sitting on a human. Actually, what are you even? A guy? A girl? If you're a guy, I'm making stew out of you. All of a sudden, I can feel something is coming towards me. Almost instinctively, my upper body leans to the right. At that very moment, something cuts through the air, swoosh by my left ear. Then a thud sound falls from the ground. A kanji. I turn around thinking I'll look at the place I have in mind. Class 3E's on the 3rd floor, next to my classroom. And I see Kyo suddenly surrounded by the menacing aura. Seriously? Look at the dictionary, which was carved a crater into the ground, and let Bolton go. Throw this at a distance? If I was actually hit by it, I would have died. If I didn't dodge it, it would have hit me. Despite my state of mind, Bolton, now liberated, comes close to me to sniff around. This time he quietly climbs up my lap and sits there. Seems awfully happy about it. Looks like he found a place where he feels comfortable. Even so, he found it by sniffing. I turn back to look. Far away, Kyo nods in acknowledgement. In any case, I start patting its back. Tail wiggles. I kept doing it for a while. Ding dong. The period's over, huh? At the school gates, the sound of liveliness were absent during class to replace the silence. Bolton, who was asleep in my lap, seems to have noticed and starts wagging his tail. Yo, you awake? My guess is that your owner is going to be here in a bit. Sounds like she's coming. I hear the footsteps coming towards me from behind. Huh? What's wrong? Only Bolton's body begins to tremble, as if he's afraid of something. Sitting on my lap, he drew ears like a dog. I turn around as the younger sister here. Yo, what's up?
さっきの時間急に教室を出て行ったから。
Oh, that, huh? Not like I actually listened in class anyway. I was so bored. So this is actually perfect.
でも
That aside, this thing, your family, right?
ボタンどうしてここに？
He probably came here to see Kyo. Its body's shaking all over now. What's going on?
そのきっとそれは私が来たからだと。そのおそらく。
Whispers quietly. At that very moment, Botan's body begins to tremble. What's wrong? Unlike Fujibayashi, Botan leaps off my lap and starts running towards a large detour to avoid Bayashi process. And over where he's headed,
また来ちゃったのね。
you're here.
お姉ちゃん。よいしょっと。
Yo hugs Botan, runs towards her, and smiles as she walks this way.
りょう、なんであんたまでここに？あ、私はその。
Glances at me. Actually, she came to confess her love to me. She couldn't wait until school's out, so I guess she's actually way bolder than she looks.
そんなことはその。
She becomes flustered as her face reddens.
りょう、あんたって結構やるわね。そんな違う。
Looks like she's about to cry. By the way, I'm just kidding.
わかってるわよ。大方、授業中に教室を放り出されたあんたを心配して見に来たんでしょ？
She says and lets out a sigh in amazement. Next, her. Oh.
ボタンの面倒を見てくれてたことには礼を言っとくわ。
Well, you could always get me something.
6時間目も面倒を見ててくれたらジュースをおごってあげる。
You're kidding.
どうせ授業聞いてないんでしょ？
Even if I sleep, it still counts towards my attendance. So, that's important. So
明
don't just
日のお昼ご
disregard
飯
it.
もつけるからさ。
Leave it to me. I pound my chest in agreement. Having seen that, Bolton oinks his nose happily.
そういうのはいけないと思います。
I don't listen in class anyway, so it doesn't matter.
それでもそういうのはいけないと思います。
She says, what should...
当然でしょ？授業をサボんのはダメに決まってんじゃない。
You are picking a fight, aren't you?
岡崎くん。授業はちゃんと出た方がいいと思います。
Yeah, I guess. What about the pig then? Just leave him until class is over?
それはブヒー。
Dong, class is about to start?
どうしよう。
Hearing the bell chime, Fujibayashi begins to become flustered. Bolton wiggles his tail as he watches
し
her.
ょうがないわね。
Hill takes a breath as steps
私が教
forward.
室に連れてくわ。
You're taking him with you? Isn't that kind of bad?
大丈夫よ。 ボタン。プヒ。ぬいぐるみよ。プヒプヒ。
What's that?
ボタンの7つ芸の一つよ。プヒ。ボタン。はい。
Oh god! Bolton's body freezes on Kyo's mark. He then stays that way without moving inside us. Let alone blink, it doesn't even seem like he's breathing. Don't tell me, you're taking him back to class with him acting like a plush?
すごいでしょう。
You're an idiot.
あ
There's no way you could stay that way for 50 minutes.
持つわよ。前にこのまま水の中に沈めちゃって10分くらい忘れてたことあるんだから。
That's animal cruelty.
早く教室に戻らないと、先生が。いけない。もうチャイム鳴ったんだった。
Is he really going to be okay acting like a plushie?
平気平気。そんなに疑うなら。はい。あんたに渡しとく。
What do you mean?
ちゃんとそのままで入れるか確認したいでしょ。だからあんたに渡しとく。その子膝の上に置いて授業を受けてみて。あたしとボタンを信用しなさいって。じゃあよろしく。
What's on it? Yo. In midair. Nice catch. Say it with a smile and give her a thumbs up.
あんたね、枕で殴られたいの？謝ってからプラス5発は蹴るわよ。
It's your pet, no? You take care of him yourself.
ちゃんと50分持つって言ってるでしょ。
In that case, I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem if you take him with you. Isn't it weird for a guy to bring a plushie to class in the first place?
可愛げがあっていいじゃない。
You really think so?
建前に決まってるでしょ。本音はうわっキモって感じね。
There's no way I'm bringing him with me.
別にもう頼む気なんてないわよ。
Gil turns away with a sulky expression and starts walking toward the school building. Jeez, I really upset all the ladies in this.
ぬいぐるみが動いた。
なんだこれ、早い。
ボタン待て、ストップよ。
Oh
なんか
no!
隣の教室賑やかだね。
Yeah, you're right. Hear loud noises coming from the other side of the wall. As she noticed what's going on, Fujibayashi keeps back and forth between the chalkboard and the wall nervously. Thank goodness I didn't take him. I think from the bottom of my heart. Homeroom eventually ends, meaning the day is officially over.
よっしゃ、終わった。
Why are you so amped up all of a sudden?
まあ僕らにとっちゃここからが全てじゃん。
Don't tell me
さて
I'm in the same category
今日も
as you.
楽しい放課後を満喫しようぜ。いや今日は違うんだな。
Cosplay, I don't have any.
今日からは僕の部屋がすげえサイバーになるから。
For cyber? By doing what exactly?
2年のやつからテレビとビデオデッキ借りてくるんだ。しかもそいつかなりのマニアらしくてさ、ビデオもたくさん持ってんだよね。やべえ、学校来なくなるかも。
I'll start calling you.
なこと言って、兄さんも好きなんだろ
Roleplay novel? Yeah, it is a visual novel. Oysters, how are you doing today?
そん時になり
Yeah,
ゃ
I'm going
気を
back
利か
to
せてどっ
engage
ちかが外に
close
出ればいい
to
さ
the end of this. I appreciate it when others are considerate, but I'm not sure about that.
よし行こうぜよいしょよいしょ
What do you mean, one of these? Parents are going to be away for a trip for a while starting today. Be on the verge of being lent to Sunohara. Him for a while since he's. Oh, okay.
しょ
1 second, don't let it go.
いきなり話すな
Whoa, look at that. You can carry a TV and VCR on your own. See? Do it if you try.
歩けねえよ落とす早く持ってくれ
Try poking your eyes. Wow, I stuck my fingers right in your eyeball. You were able to manage. Commendable indeed, sir. Yeah, I know, right? Time to poke you in the... Wow, you really do have guts.
後でいくらでも目つぶしでも艦長でもさせてやるからだから今は手伝ってくれ
Oh, it's gonna be that insistent. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll help. Lift.
てめえだ後で覚えておけよ
Drop.
ですお願いします
Honestly, like, I do respond to the chat here and there, since I do have this on autoplay, but I do try to narrate this, too.
やっと着いた
But since this was like for yesterday, and this is a joke route in the game, yeah, I'm not really focused on this one. But for the ones I'm doing, I'll definitely focus, be a lot more focused. I guess so, we wouldn't want that, I suppose. Sunohara was human after all.
ほら設置団手伝えよ スイッチオン
Power on. TV turns on with a click. Nothing showing up.
そう慌てるなって L は逃げないぞと
Thanks. Sunohara presses a button on the front of a VCR. I think I bet you I was like a narrator
set up
for like a
完了
school play when I was
あ
a
とは
kid
ビデオを
too.
入れるだけさほらどのビデオ行くお兄さんが選ぶかい
I take a paper bag out from the cardboard box. Inside, I see tons of tapes. Most of them are copies or recordings with handwritten labels and titles. I search through the heap, finally setting on the one before handing it to Sunohara.
どれ岡崎の趣味を見てやるかマニアックすぎてついていけなかったらごめんな
Oh no. 6:18 a.m. Oh, I see. It's 3:19 p.m. over here.
判断基準はただ一点。このお笑いをお茶の間に届けたいか否か。史上最も過酷なお笑いバトル始まります。
Comedy battle ever held. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Are you okay?
間違えて入ってたみたいだねお前も人が悪いよな こんな絶妙なタイミングでなもん選ぶなっての。
You prefer West Comedy Awards?
そんなにお笑い入ってんの？
Yeah, it's all comedy.
そんなバカな。
Take a look for yourself. Sunohara crouches and starts fishing through the
これ
bag.
もお笑い。これもお笑い。ない。ない。エロがない。エロが一つもない。
I guess he was obsessed with comedy.
嘘だろ。
You're an idiot for not checking. Oh, well, that's not so bad. I think comedy videos will probably keep us occupied for a lot longer anyway. I go back to watching a young comedy duo is on the screen.
野口です。
そうだね。
Oh, he's upset because there's no porno. Are you laughing or are you broken? I can't tell.
その中間ぐらい。
Okay. Oh, poor Sunohara. Oh, the final day. Past 10 in the morning. Walk to school from here. I'll start the day during third period. Probably safe too. I remember that girl I climbed. Oh, Kurikawa? I haven't seen her in a while. Steps takes anyone. Take him. Life begins driving forward. There, you're able to find a world filled with fresh and new things. As long as you're not like me, who's already run away from those things that pushed you. Typical. The seat next to mine is vacant. Take off my bag. Drop down. Alright, let me go. I drop down into the seat, dejected at the thought of having to zombie my way through another class. There's nothing else to do but look out the window. Really? So that's what I do. Break time, finally.
Youhei?
Two students sitting in front of me are engrossed in a disturbed gossip. Reference book still in hand.
ああ、ここんとこよく目撃されてるらしいよ。例の女性との例。
マジ？
It's a stupid conversation, but whether or not I want to hear it, I do.
その女性と知ってるやつがいてさ、そいつが言うには絶対幽霊だって。
マジかよ。
ああ、その女性とはね、2年前に交通事故に遭ってるんだ。長いこと入院してたらしいんだけど、結局助からなかったんだって。事故に遭ったのがまだ入学して間もない頃だったらしくてさ、高校生活を満喫できないままで未練が残っちゃって、それで霊になって遊びに来てるんだってさ。ちょっと悲しいお話だよね。
でもさ、それってあれだぜ。
ん？
その話をしてるやつってさ、同じ3年だろ？
ああ。
つうことはあれだよ。
なんだよ。
俺たちの興味をさ、勉強からそらそうとしてるんだよ。
え？
つまりさ、ライバルを減らそうとしてるんだって。
確かに。
Yeah,
So
not
then
much
why
to
you
say
don't
aside
understand
from these guys talking.
あんまり真に受けない方がいいって。
そうかもな。でもなんか噂が本物っぽいんだよな。テレビ局とか来てさ、大騒ぎになるかもよ。
なるわけないだろ。
Set up a poll real quick. I just realized those guys stopped talking though, but this is almost done anyway. I did promise this for April Fools.
Yeah.
After I think after this, because I do deserve a good break. If I play some Old Republic later tonight, who knows?
でも、おはようとも言える時間じゃないだろ。
え？
じゃあ、どうしろってんだよ。
Oh, it's gonna be raining. Yeah, say hello. You greet with people with a hello in the afternoon, don't you?
そうだね。明日からはそうするよ。もう今日もパンでいいよね。また新しいバイト思いついたんだ。
What is it this time?
僕って結構イケメンじゃん。
Yeah!
そこはうなずいてくれよ。ってうなずいてる。
You're seriously handsome.
照れるな。
Oh, I think I'm gonna die, you guys.
で、新しいバイトはさ、この用紙で稼ぐって案なんだ。
Oh, that was the last choice too. There we go.
結構僕モデル向きだよね。ファッション雑誌なんかで使ってくれるかも。モデルから芸能界デビューってのもありえるよな。
Please don't. Please don't do that, Sunohara.
どうして？まあ、スターだからね。
If things end up like that, we won't be able to spend time alone together anymore.
そりゃま
あ。And I really don't want that.
岡崎は寂しがり屋だな。いいよ。お前も篠原軍団に入れてやるよ。これはまあ、石原軍団みたいなもんなんだけどさ。あ？
I'm telling you, don't make a pack like that. Do that. I feel like other guys are close to you too.
そりゃまあね。
You know, Sunohara, I've actually been coming across all these girls lately. They were all lacking somehow. The answer I arrived at was you.
わかんないんだ。
What I mean is, I want to say.
いや、でも僕も彼女欲しいし、そうなったら。
I'm not good enough.
待て岡崎。それってお前を彼女代わりにってこと？僕そっちの系ないんだけど。
Well, I do.
知らなかった。
Yeah, I just wasn't to myself. Why am I laughing at this? Course of my life, I never heard any of that. Say, Sunohara, can't you just be there for, just be alone for?
それはどうかな。
I think I'm dying, you guys.
じゃあ親友でとどめといてくれよ。いや、それは遠慮したいな。
This is bad. Fine, I'll go find some other guy then. Oh my god.
ちょっと待ってよ。
My my god.
いや、そんなここまでやってきた仲じゃん。絶好まで行かなくても。
Yeah. You go out with me then?
両極端ですね。
Which one will it be? Which one do you want? Breaking off our friendship or going out with me?
究極の選択っすね。
Come on now, I'm leaving if you don't hurry up and answer.
わかったよ。今は付き合
Oh
う。
god. Our relationship.
いつか昔のお前に戻ってくれよ。
Oh, someone gifted me a sub on someone's channel. Okay. Oh my god.
来たぜ放課後。
Oh my god. Oh god. You have something to do today too?
ああ、僕の部屋がよりサイ
Even
バーにな
more
る。
cyber. Ha ha ha.
昨日借りてきたテレビにゲーム機をつなぐんだ。
Also to the T. Oh, it's Sunohara. That's totally
That-
cyber.
テレビがあるのに何もしないってのはもったいないからね。じゃあとりあえず借りてこないとね。へへん、ちょろいもんだね。
Sunohara walks beside me, holding a bare console to his chest. He lets out controllers and games inside.
今度はゲームだからね。外すわけねえよな。対戦やりまくろうな。もう指の皮がベロンベロンに剥げるぐらいにさ。よし、つなぐぞ。
Time to plug this puppy in. As soon as I get to Sunohara's room, he begins plugging the console into his TV.
お前そっちにケーブル挿して。
What was it? What?
のわけあるか。ちゃんとゲーム機に挿せよ。
Oh, I think this is gonna kill me, you
セットア
guys.
ップ完了。
Gonna kill me.
あとはゲームソフトを挿すだけさ。お前好きなの選べよ。
Plug it in.
スイッチオンと。あ、算数遊び？
What? Yeah, he got all the educational stuff, dude.
マジ？
What do we do now, Sunohara?
確かめてから借りればよかった。あ？まあ待て、落ち着け。まあ卒業までもう少しだし、こんなことで問題を起こすのは予想よ。
Hang on.
Yeah.
So I promised this
お前が
yesterday.
短絡的すぎるだけだからさ。
Keep that word. I was about to make a
Huh?
point. You guys want to see me play a bit of Melee? Wait. This is a bonus after this. Oh. Wait, what happened?
いや、お前が短絡的すぎるだけだからさ。
This room started. All right, hang on. Let me get the rest of the stuff. forgot to turn all my consoles on. Not all of it. I forgot to turn the power on from my console station. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. 'Cause I know not gonna be any binding blade anyway.
ああ、そうかよ。勝手にしろ。
Slams down the receiver. What's wrong?
妹のやつがここに来るって言って聞かないんだよ。
Little sister? You have a little sister? I never knew.
つか、お前、そんな大きな荷物持って家出してきたみたいな格好だな。
Anyone even still alive in the chat? I'm just hearing me like dying throughout. So what's your little sister like? I sit down and strike up a conversation.
普通の子だよ。ああ、普通の女の子だ。ちょっと兄思いのな。
Is there... On the caring side, huh? That's a nice phrase, especially when talking to you. So what's wrong with your sister coming here?
あいつの目的がまずいんだよ。
She has a goal?
ああ、あいつは僕が元気かどうか確かめに来るんだよ。ああ、
But you are.
健康面はな。
Well, she's not worried about your health. She's worried about...
あ
How are you doing mentally?
あ、あいつ、僕がさ、サッカーやってるのを応援しててくれたしさ。それにバカでもサッカー上手けりゃ進学できるんだぞって僕威張ってたからさ。
You're not an idiot.
だからさ、今の状況すんげえ心配してんだあいつ。それで自分の目で僕の普段の姿を見て確かめようとしてるんだろ。
Isn't your little sister in school? Is she really going to come during this time?
サボりかよ。
Though she's like her brother in that aspect at
鉄
least.
砲玉みたいなところはな。
Though you're also as strong and powerful as a rifle, and your eyes are catching and radiant as a
ど
flare
うすりゃいい
gun.
んだよ。
Show her how well you're doing.
どうやってだよ。
How about we go and play soccer? Ah!
それ病んでるよ。
Right.
どうして二人で裸になる案しかないんだよ。
You're so picky, you know that.
そういう意味の元気じゃないって言ってるだろ。つまり夢破れた僕が違う幸せを見つけているかって問題なんだよ。
What else will make you happy, eh? I stare at Sunohara's face. What kind of happiness is being visited upon this guy's life right now? What about me?
何がだよ。
What about... What I meant was, hasn't happiness visited yourself in the form of me as your lover? Yeah, next time you make that face, I'm going to kiss you. Oh, you made it again, smooch! god. Oh. Oh my god. That was perfect. And I was like laughing this hard when I was watching Friday with like Ice Cube and Chris Tucker the first time I saw that. Like during work. You know what? Yeah, no play it as Roy. That was too perfect. I don't want to end the stream on like losing a bit of that. No. That was too perfect. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh dear god. Oh. I'm okay, you guys. Don't worry. But yeah, that concludes that. Still streaming. She's not like any, because, oh my god, her streams are so, oh my, so sporadic. Alright, I'm good now. Don't worry. Yeah. That concludes this April, well, it did end yesterday, but that concludes, the, Youhei Sunohara route for CLANNAD, you guys. So, yeah. Okay, I better, yeah, okay, I'm gonna change that achievement before I die. Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah. So back to Fire Emblem Engage tomorrow. Oh man. Oh, I'd say that was probably the best thing I did for April Fools. Oh my god. So yeah, Fire Emblem Engage. I think I want to chill tonight as well. That was too good to enjoy. Alright, let's go raid this seal. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.